Get up, cocksuckers. It's all over. Listen, we had a rough couple of months. Fucking Katrina's cousin Maria. The other one, Puerto Rico, Houston, fucking Florida. Listen, it's been tough up to now. The earthquake in Mexico, the White House, whoever the fuck is going on. But it don't matter. They want to shoot. It's time for us to fucking shoot, cocksuckers. They want to get down and dirty. Don't forget who the fuck we are. You understand me? We're the baddest motherfuckers out there. You send a message to that fucking North Korean. He's gonna be sniffing my dick and sucking my asshole. That's the focus. We're going to North Korea in like a year. It's gonna be an island. It's gonna glow in the dark. You know why? Because we're Americans, cocksuckers. Who the fuck do you think you're dealing with? Stop with the gun control. They're selling more guns than ever the last 3 days. Stop with the fucking whining. Stop with the Russians on Facebook. I don't give a fuck. Worry about yourself. Keep your eyes open and get the fuck off Snapchat and fucking Twitter, cocksucker. Stay black. USA! 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 USA!
Coping and seething. You just can't accept what you're seeing. Yet you're coping and seething. The truth it is scalding, and now you are molding and coping so hard. Coping and seething.
Have you or someone you love been canceled? Have you been the target of online harassment because of something you said or refused to be compelled to say by the mob? Did you mistakenly think you could be an individual, form your own opinions, and keep all of your friends? Has your social credit score tanked because you had a conversation with, subscribe to, or follow someone who suffers from wrongthink? Have you been called a literal Nazi because you think taking care of one's physical health is important? Have you tried apologizing for your transgressions only to find out you actually poured gasoline on the they-them flames? Have you ever had a politically incorrect thought, or heaven forbid, made an off-color joke? Well, we here at the Office of the Cancelled are here for you. As a member of the club, we offer exclusive trading cards, flak jackets, lapel pins, access to bomb shelters, as well as audio tracks from based artists that are sure to pump you up for a day at the range and get some of that much-needed two-way therapy. Remember, folks, you're only canceled if you let yourself be canceled, and every one of those collectivist NPCs can go fuck themselves.
I'm gonna wait some time, because the longer we wait, like the more realistic it'll be, you know, when he comes back to life. The touch of the black man in a woke story. The God hand shining down, shining upon thee. White man as you lay down, cis white man and couple in background. Understand the power of a black man is a god hand.
Pro-black Twitter hole!
Life into
Pro-black
you.
Twitter hole!
One touch is not enough from greatness. One touch from the black man. Watch me do it again. Kneel and be amazed at the touch of the black man. I bring life. That's right! That's right!
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to another episode of Saturday Night Hypnosis. And this one is going to be an interesting one, ladies and gentlemen. And I know I say that about every single one, but come on, it's episode 99, and there was an assassination attempt on episode 99. How much more crazier could that honestly get, my guy? I mean, really. Seriously. So we're a little bit light tonight. Unfortunately, Atreus just got arrested as a suspect for being the shooter, and Cassie, unfortunately, got knocked out for being the other shooter. So we don't really got that many people tonight. Wyatt is currently moving from California, anywhere else for that matter. And yeah, it's just everybody's
like
calling out on me.
Else.
It's quite unfortunate. It's quite unfortunate. So let's get into the intros, ladies and gentlemen. We're just going to start talking about this stuff because there's so much going on tonight. I don't even know where to begin. The news is moving faster than I don't even know what to compare it to. I remember putting up a tier list the other day on Hypnocast, I think, and I said the fastest thing known to man is Alyssa Mercante spreading her legs. It was like faster than the speed of light. I think the news moving right now with Trump is probably faster than that, and that's really impressive. So let's get right into it. Leon, words of paradise, take it away, man.
Bro, I'm just so glad that Antifa is so shit at their job that they literally put the ass in assassinate. Like that is where I'm coming from with all this. So yeah, we're in for one hell of a ride. This is gonna be a wild next 3 hours. Cobra Cats, we're apparently coming for you. Yeah, let's get into it.
Absolutely, man. Gooch, take it away.
Yo, the name's Gooch. The channel is Diabolical Souls. I'm looking forward to this conversation. I think the last time we had something like this was in 1980, 81 with Reagan. So yeah, this is an interesting time. So yeah, let's get into this.
I think that's an understatement. Interesting time. Ryan Roger Athe, take it away.
Well, hello everyone. I hope you're all doing well despite recent events. It's great to be here. Even better that, in my view, there are a few of us, so that means we can all speak our piece without trying to do each other in the process. And hopefully we'll have a good talk about this developing situation. And although thankfully President Trump is only lightly injured, although he was shot in the ear, and unfortunately he was the lucky one because someone else wasn't so lucky in the crowd. So yeah, there will be a price to pay for these recent events, ladies and gentlemen, whether we like it or not. So onward to you, SmashJt.
I mean, what do you even say? It kind of puts everything else in perspective. Like, we spend all our time talking about video games and stupid bullshit drama, and then something like this happens. It just really puts it all in perspective. Like, yes, what we do is important, and there is progress being made, but then stuff like this happens, and it just kind of like, holy shit! Like, I what do you even say? What do you even say? But yeah,
I actually have a comment about that, but I'll save it for a little later.
Okay.
Coach.
It's all a game, guys. It's all a game. We're in the middle of this game. we're actors, and this is a game. And so I don't know what you expect. You think everything else is staged, and this is not staged. I mean, everything is connected, like that girl Casey always says, right? And so therefore, we are players in unprecedented times that have to go through these incredible events. But this is just the stuff that we get to know. Don't try to think that usually everything is peaceful. It's always upheaval. It's always oscillation. It's always movement. And this just means that the tension is building up also thanks to us. And I don't think that this is nonetheless less important or more important. It belongs to the fabric of reality that we are constructing every day for ourselves. And these are events that are popping up because we're pushing also for certain events, because we believe in certain things. And these forces, they clash against each other. So what we do here, we see as a result somewhere else. If you want to call it butterfly theory or whatever, it's just that everything is connected, and we are pushing energy, and we are emanating information, and we're receiving and transmitting all sort of data as a human antenna, as an artificial device, as a hybrid, whatever it is. We're always interacting with this information. So I believe this is a very interesting conversation that we're going to have, whether or not we try to analyze or scrutinize who has done this, or we are all in this. This is all a game. We're all actors, and the world is a stage. So let's open up the tent and let's keep the show rolling.
Well said. From the Oracle, known as the Coach MC. With that being said, ladies and gentlemen, we have a very special surprise guest. This particular person knows their way around the weapon, ladies and gentlemen.
Sylvester Stallone is here, ladies and gentlemen.
This person was the body double for Rambo. Ladies and gentlemen, it is cult classic Cage on Saturday Night Hypnosis. What is going on? Why is Cassie here?
Stallone's hat from was it Night Stalker? I forget the name of the film, but it's a relatively Nighthawks. There you go. Yeah, I stole his hat.
Dude, we have come full circle to have cult classic Cage on Saturday Night Hypnosis. Can I get another cheer? Ladies and gentlemen, holy shit. If you haven't liked the stream yet, I feel like that's deserving of liking the stream.
Absolutely.
Cassie, tell them about yourself.
Oh, of course.
Man, honestly, yo, Dude, usually I'm sleeping around this time, or I'm like just waking up and stuff. I can't sleep. This is some of the most insane stuff that's been happening. I never thought I'd see in my lifetime. How can anyone sleep? You know what I mean? I'm just gonna have to go to work, no sleep. But I am cult classic Cage. I like to talk about video games. I just started a movie channel called The Movie Cage as well. So that's been an interesting
Nice.
endeavor. But it's awesome to be here with y'all, man. On some insane things that I wish wouldn't have happened. Honestly speaking, I think a few people have died, were murdered, and that's not to be taken lightly.
Absolutely not. Well, I'm happy to have you here, Cassie. It's great to finally have you back on SNH.
It's great to have you, Cassie.
There is a lot to talk about. Obviously, tonight, ladies and gentlemen, we will try to touch on later on in the stream some pop culture stuff. And as I said in the chat before the stream started, normally we don't really cover politics on this channel, but this particular story, I don't really view it as a political story. I mean, this is history, like we're seeing in the making. It really is. And, it's something that, again, we're going to speak at it not from a left or right issue. I don't care which way you vote. I really don't, which is why, like, I put the poll in the chat. If you don't support Trump, do you condone this? And it's just an interesting question, because I asked this because a lot of people are on Twitter right now, and we're going to get into it. A lot of the trending on Twitter is like staged. They missed. How did they miss? Blah, blah, blah. So it's very clear that a lot of people are defending this particular action as expected. So I just thought it would be an interesting conversation. But yes, ladies and gentlemen, let's just start off with the obvious. I don't even know if I should make a marker at this point. We'll probably be on this for a little while. But President Donald Trump, as of 6 o'clock today, I believe it was, there was an assassination attempt against him. There's no ifs, ands, or buts. I mean, that's literally what it was. Obviously, information was flowing extremely quickly to the point where it's very difficult even now to keep up with it. There's still things being, currently released right now. But I will show you guys, the clip that's obviously being heard around the world right now. So if let's see, I have it here. By the way, there's going to be so many conspiracies coming out about this over the next couple of days. So, stay tuned for that. I'm sure there's going to be a lot of stories being spun. You already got the mainstream media trying to say that he fell. Like, how was it? What the fuck, my guy? Seriously? So they're going to do that. They're going to run rampant with it. It's only a matter of time. So you guys can give your thoughts while I pull up this video over.
Well, I think it's
Twitter.
very important to note that amongst everything trending right now, Home Alone 2 is on that list. So just little blessings, I guess.
Why the fuck is Home Alone 2 on that list?
Well,
right now?
he was in that
Trump
movie.
is in Home Alone 2,
Because
I guess.
Donald Trump. Because he was in that movie.
Oh, here's why.
He was in the
BB
second
gun.
part.
They're saying it was a BB gun.
Yeah, there are people reporting that it was a BB gun. Yeah, there's a fucking
So that would
body.
be the Home Alone.
Yeah, that's
reference.
insane, man.
Can we start by dissecting this from a very rationally? Like, how would a criminal investigator, how would someone who is always kind of really like completely objective in his way of approaching, is not looking at some wild theories, he's not leaning into some polarized political faith system, nothing like that. So if you look at any crime that has been happening on this planet, there's always a benefactor. There's always someone who, takes advantage out of that crime. This idea that there is a single lunatic, completely free of any discourse, a guy running around and shooting wild without any motivation because he flipped, that's really the brain to do that. It's a very seldom case. So what we experience usually is whether we have the loony shooter, right? So that could be definitely that could be an option. Whether it's, of course, some of his enemies, but why would an enemy do something stupid like that? Or, of course, the guy who takes most advantage out of this, which is himself, right? This is not me. This is Caesar saying this. By any crime, you always should look for the trace of who gains the most advantage out of that crime. And usually this is the trace of money, the trace of blood. This is usually where you end up kind of finding the real guilty ones. So I'm not saying he himself ordered this. It could be also someone who, from his wider legacy, from his wider echelon. I'm just speculating. I'm just not really what I'm believing. But these are the three main options that we have. Whether we have the loony shooter, whether it's his or him or his team, or it's really someone who from the opposition. But someone from the opposition wouldn't do that because it's a very stupid move to make. Because of course, when he survives, in that case, he has won the election in that very moment when he raises his fist.
Well, let me play the clip for those of you who, for some reason, may be living under a rock and didn't see it. Play the clip.
And then the worst president in the history of our country took over. And look what happened to our country. Probably 20 million people.
You're fired.
And you know, that's a little bit old, that chart. That chart's a couple of months old. And if you want to really see something that's said, take a look at what happened.
How many shots was that? Like 7, 6?
I counted six at
Six or
least.
seven.
Six. I counted six.
Yeah, six.
6, right?
So the
I think
first,
there's more. Hold on. Yep, 7. That's another one.
Is that other one shooting the shooter?
I don't know.
Crap.
Hold, when you're ready, on you. Ready, move, up, move, go. Hawkeye's here.
Yeah, these motherfuckers rolled up.
Yeah. You have Delta Force there.
Okay, we are watching live at a rally in Butler, Pennsylvania, where former President Trump was speaking on the stage.
Was that another shot just right there at the last? Hold on.
Sounds
Where
like.
former President Trump
Yeah,
was
that's
speaking on the
not like a shot right there. I don't know. Maybe I'm bugging, but
where
I'm
former
curious
President
as
Trump
to
was
how
speaking.
far away
Yeah.
the shooter was. You know?
fairly far. I mean,
Yeah.
according to the pictures that are being posted. So, in any case, okay, let's just talk some of the nonsense that's happening right now. So, people are trying to say it's staged. That's
Oh
number
my
one.
God. That's
People are
insane.
trying.
I mean, they're
People are
holding
trying
up
to
a
say-
sign that says you're fired, and in
Joe
that
Biden.
moment, shots are being
Joe
fired.
Biden,
So
you're fired. Yeah.
People are trying to say that he ducked before the first shot, which I mean is very clear that did not happen.
no,
Um,
that did not
He
happen.
grabbed his
He
ear.
also grabbed his ear.
and then he goes down.
Yeah,
The
he
first
grabs
shots
his
are
ear. He's
clearly
like,
coming from the left. Yeah.
I mean, I don't think any of us are speaking publicly expecting to be shot, so you
Yeah.
don't really know how to react when your ear gets taken out.
well, he looks
for-
shocked. First off,
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah,
he's got
exactly.
that shock.
There was
That
a
shock
bomb that was
feeling.
found there.
He's like, "Oh, a bee just stung me." Oh wait, no, that's way worse.
I love how the entire crowd dropped with him. Like it was like, "Yup, we're just ducking it." And this girl's like, "I'm gonna go viral. I can't wait." This girl
she-
was like, "I'm
she-
risking
my
my
moment.
whole life for this shot
They're
right
all
now."
looking to the left.
Her husband's like, "Bitch,
So-
get down," and she's like, "No, you don't understand how Twitter works. You don't get it." Oh my
Yeah.
god, this is great. Wow. So
You-
okay, obviously it's not. I don't think it's staged. You know that's cope, right? That's coping and seething coming from a particular side that's trying to be like, oh, we would never do this. We're the tolerant ones. We would never do
I
this.
mean, you know, more than 2 people I think are dead at this point. His supporters, you know, it kind of says enough right there.
Yeah.
yeah,
mean, this
I
is,
know of 1 confirmed and 1 injured. I don't know if there's 2
Right.
confirmed unalived, but
The shooter is
And then
definitely
we
a white dude. With
He
the-
is,
then we
right?
have to,
With an American flag.
we-
Check out the chat. With an American flag on his sleeve.
I would not be surprised if he's some sort of like a plant or something. But anyway, go ahead, Coach. What you want to say?
Yeah, a couple of issues. If you see this frame here, it's clearly that usually presidents, when they speak, or even ex-presidents for that matter, they are people of high security. So there are certain measures that every time they get on like an official stage, whether or not you are organizing this or not, it doesn't matter. Every time you go on an official stage as a politician or someone who receives death threats, you usually have those 2 visors that make sure that you can fire to the head. So here the visors have been removed, which is a very weird thing, right? At the same time, you see this lady holding up that "you fired" sign, which is the perfect position, right? It's a perfect timing to do it. He talks about, these 20 million. So there are a couple of other things also that are very interesting. So when you are on, if you pull back, if you see the whole stage, right? you see that directly on the right there is the escape car. You can actually no, not in this one. In the other frame, you can clearly see the escape car is there the whole time. There is this channel that you can go down directly from the stage, and then you hop on the car. That's a very weird thing. This is also pretty unusual. Usually you have 3 escape cars, right? And you don't know which one the president is going to take for the same reason, because of course this is not just the only terrorist that they can assume being there, right? Because usually the terrorist shoots and then the presidents escape, and then you attack the cars. This is how you usually do it, in order to make sure that you really kill that person. Now, you wouldn't place the car with which the president escaped clearly in the shot. It's right there on the right to see everybody and then go there. Usually you have 3 cars from the car parade, and you don't know in which one he's jumping in. That, of course, to distract. And so 3 cars will pivot out, and then the terrorists have to split up in order to kind of, reach the president. So you know exactly who the guys are. So that's another strange red flag that I see there. Then another thing, you usually have also flags because of the wind, and that is there because you have sharpshooters kind of checking the area if there is a shooter, right? If there is someone, and usually you have a flag that indicates the wind for the FBI shooter or for the SWAT team that is protecting the president to clearly see where or how the wind moves. Is truly important also to evaluate after the shots where the shots may have been fired from. So all these 3 things are kind of strange because they fall out of the usual procedure, of the usual protocol that like secret service units and all that provide for presidents and also for former politicians and presidents.
Yeah, man. The panic tells me that obviously this was not staged at all. This is very real. I thought at first, based off how the weapons sound,
but
well, I'm just speaking out there to the psychos that are trying to say it's not real. You get what I'm saying? Like there's some people that were saying, there wasn't even real bullets. Like they were just. They were just saying
share this tab real quick. I got pulled up. Hypno. Let's take a look at this fucking genuinely sane tweet right here.
Can you make it bigger?
Yeah, one sec.
No, like the window.
You say that every time, but I have no idea what you mean when you say that.
Are you using it like a window, or is it full screened on your screen?
It's full screen on my screen.
Oh, that's why. Okay. All right. No problem.
Leave it to leftists to not know what the fuck a gun sounds like.
Yeah. First of all, they try to say nobody in the crowd heard an actual gun. But they'll say nobody in the crowd is running or panicking. You can see in the video people panic. When Trump drops, they all drop.
And they're literally running.
I'm not going to be running. I'm going to drop to the ground.
No, but there's people there actually running though. There's people that are running away from on either direction. If you look at it, they scatter. Some of them scatter to the left and the right. Look, you're gonna start seeing them start to scatter.
I mean, think about them. They're all in the wide open. They're like crouching. They're like, I'm screwed. Like I have nowhere to go. I'm just gonna crouch and open.
And one of them was.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, no, it's and again, it's the cope, right? So as much as people would be like, oh, nobody would ever say this is fake. Nah, bro, there are people out there actually saying it's fake, that there was no real gun, there was no real bullet, none of that stuff, and they're just saying it's all fake. So I guess the people who died just pretending, huh? They're gonna wake up later.
Hypno goes to what we were talking about, how they don't believe in facts. They get confused with facts, so they make up their own reality, and then they start living in this fantasy world.
Yeah, absolutely. And look at the well, go ahead, guys.
I was gonna say one more thing, just real quick, and I'm sure you're gonna get to this. There's an interview with an eyewitness telling the BBC that he informed the police Secret Service about the man on the roof they saw with the rifle, and that the Secret Service didn't do anything about him. And Elon Musk just tweeted, the head of the Secret Service and the leader of the security detail should resign immediately. It's like they literally were told about it, and they were like, yeah, whatever. Like they didn't even care.
I'm not surprised. I can't even sit here and be surprised at anything anyone says regarding like the Secret Service, CIA, any of that. I just can't. Knowing the shit that I know about what they've done in the past and what they're doing now, what they've done before with Trump and everything, that's not shocking.
I think at this point, the majority of us would either come to one of two conclusions about 9/11. Either it was, an inside job, or it was allowed to happen. At this point, it doesn't really matter what you believe in. It's either one of those two things. And it would not surprise me with having let over 3,000 people die that day, that they wouldn't just let this one go by too.
Trust is at an all-time low, ladies and gentlemen.
Guys,
and
they shot JFK. What the fuck are we talking? They shot JFK. He was the
I
most
mean, yeah, Coach is
popular
100%
president
correct.
on this
this
fucking
is-
planet.
No one should be surprised by this. The question shouldn't be, oh, is this shocking? Hey, I can't believe what's going on. No, you should be able to believe what's going on. The question becomes, what are the motivations behind it? Who are the players involved? It's the actual involvement, not the action. This should be.
So,
what's
so
on everyone's
here's my question, right? So it's interesting you bring up JFK. So JFK, the reason why that shot was so legendary because it was a moving target, right?
Yeah.
Granted, fairly slow, but it was a moving target with a sniper rifle from very far away. Okay,
Yes.
and that motherfucker banged him right in the head. So then my question is,
Twice.
it was twice, yes. So
Once
my
in the
question
neck.
is, was this a professional or was this an amateur? And if it was an amateur, why did they hire an amateur? Unless they really didn't want to get the job done. Like, did he mean to go for the ear or did he actually try to kill him? Because if you got a clear shot of Trump standing still, he ain't going nowhere. He's standing still, wide in the open. You mean to tell me a halfway decent sniper can't take him out? Like, there's
Well, you
no
have to-
protection there.
You have
There's
to
no guarding
consider
there.
how far away was the shooter? Like, you know, to
no
me,
idea.
it sounds like an AR-15 at really fucking long distance. Anything could fuck with that bullet, the wind, whatever have you, man. He could have moved slightly. Anything could have happened, you know?
I feel like
Right.
we're in the Seinfeld episode right now. So the trajectory of the bullet
a little bit.
is going in this direction.
I mean, imagine
Yet-
if the operation, though, was successful, the consequences of a presidential candidate
Oh my
being
God.
assassinated during an election would cause, if Trump had been murdered, for lack of a better term, if he had been shot dead in the head instead of in the ear, the ramifications and the consequences of that would be catastrophic for the United States, especially the
it
backlash.
depends on which side you ask how devastating. it would be.
People
Well,
are saying in
either
the
way,
chat. People are saying in the chat you can't aim for the ear. I understand that. That's my point. So that's why I'm bringing up the conversation. Obviously, that this seems
Let
like an
me ask you
amateur,
something.
right? Like, and why would they send an amateur to do this job?
Right.
This felt like a tinderbox moment. An inch
I think
to the left, all right, one of those, and tinderbox. Everything goes up in flames.
I think
Everything
they're
goes
also
insane.
saying there's no exit wound because the bullet, they can't find the bullet, and they say it might be in the skull. And so I don't think an AR. I'm thinking like a 22, like maybe, like I don't know, like
I would say
A 22 from long
probably-
distance?
yeah, that's what
it's clearly not a professional. It's
Yeah.
It's a
That should be more concerning. Smash.
Well, no,
that
that's
it's not a
exactly my
professional.
point. It's just unfortunately my first assumption with all of this, which is all we can do right now, is
Right.
that it's an unhinged, crazed person that is taking it upon themselves to do this because they've been so indoctrinated with hate that they're trying to do something about it. Like that's my first thought.
But then if,
Well,
if
and
it's an
Smash, the
amateur
people
like
that have
that,
indoctrinated them with hate, notice how they've been completely silent. We still have. There has been no word on X from Biden or the.
Oh, no,
the-
Yeah,
Biden-
there's
Biden did
Obama.
Biden did-
Obama came out and said something.
They said
But
Biden,
Obama's not
yeah.
the fucking president.
Biden,
He's
Biden
not.
they said
He's a
Well,
former president.
so you think?
Well, he runs the White House still. So
You guys know what I mean.
Yeah,
In
he's
title,
still there.
Biden is not. Or
No, Biden-
Obama is not the
Leon,
president.
Biden did talk though. Biden did say something, and he put out a statement just now.
Apparently, yeah. He
Wait, just
apparently
now.
he
We're
refuses
2
to
hours in.
acknowledge it as an assassination attempt.
A tweet.
Really?
Guys,
Wow.
there
is absolutely no
absolute
place for
punishment.
political violence in our democracy, although we don't know yet what exactly happened. What the fuck do you mean? Anyway, I guess whatever. We should all be relieved
What
that
is-
former
what is
President Trump
political
wasn't
violence?
seriously hurt and use this moment to recommit ourselves to civility and respect in our politics. Michelle and I are wishing him a quick recovery. When they say political violence, they're usually talking about stuff like January 6th and all that. They'll talk about anything like that. So I guess they're probably going to try to tie it to
It's
that.
literally its namesake: violence for political ends.
Right. I like this question. Is he still a threat to democracy, Barack? Oh shit! People are gonna focus, guys.
Called out.
Stamp.
Yeah. So again, just to kind of circle back. So even okay, so even if he's an amateur shot, right? My thing is, okay, so if he's an amateur shot, then the question becomes, obviously he wasn't hired, right? So then why, if they got a tip, and we all know the answer, but I'm just asking a rhetorical question, why, if they got a tip about a guy who looks like he's up to no good, why would they let him go? Why would they just let him do what he wants?
I don't think that's an obvious answer. I think that is really the ultimate question tonight. Is that right there?
Well,
and I don't know the answer.
I don't know. Hasn't Biden been trying to get rid of the Secret Service from Trump for a while now? So
yeah.
I'm just worried for a potential retaliation because we all know the Democrat Party want to get rid of their candidate. What's the best way to get rid of?
Nobody got to shoot Joe, bro. Once they take him off his medications, he's got like 2 weeks and he's done. That's basically it. Let me play this clip. This is the most badass clip. Hold on, really quick, Cassie. I just want to 12 seconds.
This is amazing.
This is a badass clip, man. He's like, wait.
Like he just got shot at, and he's like, I don't care.
He's saying fight, right? He's saying fight.
Fight.
And they'll twist
what
that.
A badass motherfucker.
Mainstream media will twist that. The mainstream media will twist what he has done right there as a call to action, and then in 2 to 3 fucking weeks, Joe Biden suddenly gets it, and then they can use that as an excuse to label all Trump supporters as terrorists, and then lock up as many people as they can get away with.
Well,
absolutely.
Share my screen real quick. Even good old Del Walker, to wrap this back to pop culture a little bit. Even good old Del Walker is pretty much saying like, yeah, this is the most gangster photo of the year. That assassination attempt just gave him a field bonus multiplier on every poll. They're printing T-shirts and posters as we speak. Tattooists are firing up ink needles across the nation. You will not be able to escape this image for the next 20 years. Now, obviously, this photo is...
Well, that's going to be the cover of Time magazine right there.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, of course, guys. He's the one who's profiting from this, and he's most probably also behind all this, guys. Unfortunately, this is how politics work. And don't call me lunatic or anything. Otherwise, you're like truly naive if you believe that like a lunatic gets up in the middle of the day and decides to shoot Donald Trump. Yeah, shoot in his face. Like, who profits from this? This guy here. He has won the election. This picture is gonna be historical. It's gonna be on every fucking cover.
Dead outnumber living, coach.
It was the last thing that he needed to make sure that everyone understands that he's an American. Look at the shot. The American flag is upside down. He's waving behind him. He's holding up the fist, and of course the soldiers, like on the memorial in Washington D.C., is holding up. He is the liberty. He is the fist of this new America. He embodies all the critical aspects that American citizen in the past stood for. And you don't say that this is probably organized from his team? I don't know, guys. I mean, this is not how politics works. You follow the trace of money.
I don't know about that.
I don't know about that either.
I
most probably
risk my life for political points. I'm just
of course, if you have the best fucking shooter who stands in front of you and tells you, sir, I can do this shot, I can just slightly wound you on the ear, don't worry, we're gonna pick a day in full sunlight, we're gonna put the visors a little bit down, we're gonna make sure the flash in the back, I just see how the wind, and I make sure. Yeah,
I like how you said that.
Nah, whether he's dead or he's gonna.
The guy's dead. Like, why would you sacrifice your life?
Is he really dead? It could be another person pretending to be dead.
He could just be asleep.
I mean, guys,
he's asleep. He's having a nap.
I think
it wouldn't make any sense for his opponents to trigger this, because his opponents know exactly if there is a chance for him to survive, he's gonna be elected. So they are not gonna.
People don't, greenlight assassination attempts with intent for the person that attempted to live. Like.
Yeah.
I think that the Democrats theoretically had a lot.
Assassination attempt. It's a staged assassination attempt. It should just wound him to a little bit so it looks dramatic, so he can get up and we see some blood. It's perfect.
People died.
At the same time, there's a sign that is. Yes,
hey, folks,
yes, of course.
I will dismantle Coach's argument. Coach, do you believe nuclear
weapons?
Coach
saying that this is staged? Is that what he's saying?
Yeah.
I thought he was just giving
most probably.
Hypothetic. You think this was staged?
Yes, probably, yes.
I
Someone,
can't.
someone
I can't.
died, dude.
I can't agree
Multiple
with that.
things.
Yes, of course. Hey, dude, what is 9/11? 3,000 people died there. That was staged as well. But John Fitzgerald Kennedy died, and his brother, and it's all into
What
rock.
Yeah,
happened?
I
They kill his
fucking-
fucking family. They don't care.
Hold on. No, time out. Okay, so to go along with your theory that it's staged and they're aiming for his ear, and it's a professional. What if that professional missed and killed him?
Then
They
Oh,
give
hold
him
on,
a
hold on.
wall.
Of
Then
course,
you
Honestly,
then
make, then you make him.
Guys.
Well, no.
I mean,
Smash, the
people
answer is obvious. You
people
make
say
him a martyr.
you're making him
People
a
say-
murder. Then you make
people
him
say
like
Suge Knight
he will live
stays-
forever if he
That's the
dies, and
logic
you
we're
will win the
going
election
here.
anyway.
Come on.
Dude, I can't agree to that.
No,
People
this
say
is
that
logic of
Suge
the United
Knight-
States. You should read the documents that sometimes
People-
are released by the Pentagon because this is exactly what they're doing
Hold
in
on.
their black
Time out,
ops.
time
dude.
out,
People
time
This
out,
is
say
time
United
out, time out.
States
Cassie,
picture book.
Cassie, coach, hold on. So, but words have meaning, right? So there's a word called staged, and then there's words called false flag. False flag is a real event, right? Because stage means like it's all fake, ain't nothing really is happening, right? False flag means real shit's happening, but it's not the story that they
the
Maybe
sold
we
it.
have different interpretations of the term. JFK
So you're
was also
calling this a
staged
false
because
flag.
it's all
Don't say it's
staged.
staged because saying it's staged
Okay.
means that this is not like this is just a
It
play.
has
You know,
it carries all the typical patterns of being a false flag. Yes. And if we look back in US history, we find a lot of those false
Operation
flag attacks,
Northwoods.
guys.
I mean,
And
that is a historical. I'm
Absolutely.
not on board with the whole
Absolutely.
false flag narrative yet. Is it possible? Absolutely. I don't think that's what this is. But that being said, yeah, there is historical precedent for false flags. Operation Northwoods was going to absolutely
Many.
happen before JFK put the kibosh on it. Like,
we also
Here's
got to
more-
think from a
here's what's
realistic
more-
They did it on a
standpoint
small
too,
scale.
man.
Yeah,
It is.
don't think
It's
this
a
is
lot
what-
easier to mentally say, "Oh, I'm just going to shoot you in the ear, and we're just going to play pretend,"
and
and
I'm
then
gonna die.
actually successfully pull it off. You know what I mean?
course.
Cassie, say what you want to say. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Calling this staged is like the people that still think that Suge Knight, was the one that greenlit Tupac getting murdered. Meanwhile, Suge Knight was in the fucking car with him.
Right.
Finally,
No, I
so-
get that.
Finally, Coach can't
so-
bamboozle people to death. Thank you.
Here's what's more believable to me. I would say this is more of a CIA thing because
Well,
they're
that's-
probably that's what I would believe a little bit more that let's try to assassinate him because of the ESG stuff, the BlackRock stuff, the monies are coming in.
Yes.
That I could believe that a lot more. I'm not saying that's factual. I'm just saying that's more of a possibility
Gooch, if
to
the
me.
CIA wants to
Because the
kill
CIA
you, they kill you. If the
I mean,
CIA
well,
wants
give
to
it-
kill
give it-
you, they
give it
kill you. They
time.
remove JFK. They removed Bob Kennedy. They removed the fucking everyone.
give it-
Malcolm
give
X,
it
Martin Luther. They removed everyone.
Right. Give it time, though. They might have messed up here.
Yeah, that's what I think.
yeah, Coach, you got to remember that our three-letter agencies are dog shit. They're awful what they do. Everyone in the government is awful what they do. There's a reason we want to see the three-letter agencies dismantled. I'm sorry, it's not out of the realm of possibility for them to have fucked up because they're incompetent.
If we want to
They
go
fucked
with
up
the
with-
Also
theory
that, but
it's, hold on though.
but it
if I
makes no
want
sense
to-
from a political view.
If I want to try to envision Coach's theory here and play along with it, and the CIA is behind this, there could be something greater at play going on somewhere else in the world right now, and they're doing this to take the magnifying glass off of that. And it's like a historical event that is going to be downplayed right now because of this right here. And if that is the case, then yeah, I could see that being part of it. But right now, we don't know
That
any of
could be.
Well,
No,
and,
we
and
know,
not only that, because
unfortunately.
we're talking about the CIA. You're talking about the CIA, how this is a potential false flag and whatnot. Well, remember the CIA they're not under Trump's control. He's not the president currently. They're under Biden's control.
Dude,
and the
the
Biden administration's
CIA is a
control.
monster. It's a
Well, okay,
monstrous
my point-
organism with
yeah, I get what
different
you're saying. My
political
point-
spectrums. And if you
Coach,
want to
Coach,
get
you're missing
into
the
a
point.
cell of the
You're missing the
right.
point. The point is Trump has no influence on the CIA. Therefore, that is a
Of course he
bringing up the
has. He's
CIA
a fucking former president. What are you talking about? He has huge.
former
He
president of the
knows
CIA
all the
hates a
CIA
former
executives. He plays fucking
Coach,
golf
Trump
with them.
is
What
a
do you
former
mean he has no
president
influence
that
in the CIA?
entire deep state wants to take down. Trump is the former president that the entire deep state is against. The deep
He
state
has
is there
a
against
lot of
Elon Musk and they're
support.
against Trump. Those are targets numero uno and numero dos. Trump has literally no influence. They are terrified of him. That's why this is going down. Now, if you want
I
to say
don't
there's
know
a
where
CIA
you're getting
conspiracy
this,
theory,
but
I'm on board. Yes, there very well could be a CIA conspiracy conspiracy theory, but you got to acknowledge the fact that the CIA and all the other deep state operatives are terrified of the man, which is why things like this could happen. He is not in their
Not
pocket,
all
they're
of them.
not in his.
Not all
Yes,
of them. Not all
really
of the
quick,
deep state people.
Zax is 100% correct. Keep in mind, guys, this happened like 2 hours ago. Like again, the news is running so fucking fast right now that nobody can keep up with it. And I, you know what I love about things like this? So when things like this happen, what ends up coming out is that suddenly on Twitter, everybody's a forensic. Like everybody's like a forensic investigator. Everybody. I'm talking, you have every single person on Twitter saying, well, actually, if you look at that bullet's trajectory from 120 degrees and you account for the wind factor of 15 miles per hour, in all actuality, this could be a staged event because of XYZ. You know, like, listen, I totally get that, man. And that's why I see people in the chat, they're like, oh, I'm out. I can't handle. If you can't handle conversation, that's cool. I totally get that. But this is a conversation, right? So again, if you're new to Saturday Night Hypnosis, we never agree on everything. That's just how it goes. And we are going to continue to have the open conversation. If you are not for that open conversation, then I get that, but it's probably not best for you to be here. Because it's going to be an open conversation, especially something that just happened 2 hours ago. We don't know what the fuck happened.
Good luck going anywhere on YouTube and not hearing people talk about this right now, by the way.
Well, literally everyone is talking about.
You might as well stay off YouTube for the next 48 hours, probably.
48 days.
Yeah.
Look, when it comes to this whole situation, we're talking about what Trump has to gain from it. I mean, I think it's fair that we need to talk about what the other side has to gain from this. If it was an attempt that was meant to have actually went down properly. Really, when it comes to, Trump supporters, who really could take up the mantle for Trump if he would have happened to have been taken out at this point? There is nobody that people are going to side with that's even close to the level of Trump. At this
Vivek
point,
Ramaswamy, absolutely no. Vivek Ramaswamy he is the second coming of the MAGA movement. Vivek Ramaswamy is the second.
Yeah, but he's brown.
Don't get me wrong. I like him. I think that he's cool, but they're not going to stand by him like they do Trump. That's just a reality. Not yet. Maybe in years to come.
Not yet. I agree. Not yet. Trump, basically what needs to happen, Trump needs to get in there, get his next term, finish that out, and then the successor be Vivek. But if Trump is made a martyr and Vivek is the one to come out and rally everyone together, we could see a successor based on actions. Like, I agree with you, not yet, but that is the next step in the MAGA movement, I think.
Well, here's the thing about Trump.
No, real quick, we got breaking news. Team Trump just tweeted. I just shared it in the private chat.
Okay.
A message from Donald Trump here.
Oh, let's read it. Hold on. Breaking news. Wait a second. Let me bring it up on screen. All right. Team Trump, Donald Trump. I want to thank the United States Secret Service and all of law enforcement for their rapid response on the shooting that just took place in Butler, Pennsylvania. Most importantly, I want to extend my condolences to the family of the person at the rally who was killed, and also to the family of another person that was badly injured. It is incredible that such an act can take place in our country. Nothing is known at this time about the shooter, who is now dead. Okay, so all the back and forth about is the shooter dead, is he not dead? He essentially confirms the shooter's dead. I was shot with a bullet that pierced the upper right part of my ear. I knew immediately that something was wrong and that I heard a whizzing sound, shots, and immediately felt the bullet ripping through the skin. Much bleeding took place, so I realized that this was happening. God bless America.
Insane, man.
Thanks.
This happened 3 hours away from me, by the way.
Shit.
Wow.
Yeah.
Cops looking for you, or like?
And
no?
I mean, my parents, my mother wanted to go to the rally. Imagine that shit.
Oh shit.
That's scary, man.
Amazing how that works, man.
My dad was like, "It's too fucking hot, man. Fuck out of here."
Base dad. Little did he know dad was based the entire time.
Holy
Let me
shit.
catch up on super chats really quick, and then we're gonna continue the conversation about this. We got Stormbringer with the 10 memberships, man. Shout out to you. I appreciate you, Stormbringer. We got Adair Soto dropping a memby. We also got Adam Rabil dropping a memby as well. We got Phantom Wars for 5. Shout out to homie Leon Idol. I know he looks like a tranny, but he's a homie. And Ryan, you're my age and you look 60. Much love though. Shout out. Damn, with the double hit. This is
That's fine.
I'm out here catching more strays than Trump. Like,
I know.
Yeah.
We got oh, by the way, later on in the stream, we're gonna go over all the memes because it is insane how fast the internet has memed this. I saw Trump
Undefeated.
Matrix dodging bullets. Like it's just wild. It's like internet never fucking
The
it just
internet's
never
undefeated.
disappoints. Yeah, it's undefeated. Trash Drifter $1.99, 100% coach. It's just wild. There you go, coach. You got a support in the chat. We got Lizard of Linux Lane for 2 says install Linux and remove Windows and please don't get shot. I just added that in there. I just like Jason Alator for 10 says confirm the person is an Antifa militant. Not surprised. And like I said, man, it's I saw a picture of the shooter. I don't know if that was actually the shooter. And I tried to look at the picture of the shooter and then I looked at the body of the picture and it just didn't match up. I don't know, man. Something's weird. We got Tyron Draken for a 2 says I guess I shouldn't be surprised by the left. Yeah, well, there's no guarantee it was a lefty, but chances are it's like 99%, it was a lefty. But you never know. You never know. How many times have we seen lefties do shit to their own people? You've seen it happen. So you never know. I doubt it. Obviously, it was probably a crazy lefty. Just got to keep it open.
Someone in the chat was saying, Cass, why did you stop it? I'm like, bro, I was like Quicksilver in this bitch. Like, I was seeing it all go down in slow motion and I was moving the bullets around.
I was just saying, you wonder why it only grazed his ear. Cassie just tapped the bullet that was going straight for Trump's forehead, and she's like, "That's the best I got, homie."
You see, if we had that, well, I forgot the name of that Mary Sue writer that has like the steel jaw. But if she was standing next to Trump, he would have never got hit by a bullet. What's her name? I forgot. The one who went after Star Wars theory. I don't know. I forgot. Oh, Rachel Leishman. Yeah, if Rachel Leishman was standing next to Trump, she would have ate that shit. Clearly. The SFNB for a 20 says, "Oh my God, 17 minutes in. I'm early, but did I miss anything?" No, I don't think so. I don't think you did. We're just gonna keep covering the topic right now. We got a lot more to cover. We got James Op for 5 says shooter was on the roof. Heard he is gone. At least one is in attendance gone. I have tons of images, vid, if you want me to send them. I saw you sending them in messages. I will pull them up, whatever I can use. But yeah, send me whatever you got, man. Lizard on Linux Lane for 5 says, I don't think this was staged. Coach might be saying that this is a call coming from inside the house / there is more than one branch of government. And again, that's why what I mean. That's why I said like there's different words for this, right? Because staged and false flag are two totally different things. And if we're gonna go down that rabbit hole, I'd rather you go down the false flag rabbit hole than to say it's staged, because I don't think it's staged by definition of the word.
It's semantics. Everything that you set up that is artificial, not corresponding to reality, is somehow staged, guys. Of course, we can know. I now know how you interpret this term, but when I say staged, it means that someone organizes, and that's just one single crazy unit that just acts on its own nature without any type of influence. That's what I mean. Yes, so we can call it false flag because it was done from the inside. So you get the drift.
Well, so the thing is, to say that it was set up, right, and to use the word stage, the problem is the word stage has a really negative connotation to things like this. If you want to say something was set up, yeah, like so if Antifa, well, you get what I'm saying. But still, in this scenario, like if you set up, let's say Antifa set up to do this, right? They set up the whole entire thing, and maybe there was an insider there or whatever. But at the end of the day, like setting it up, to call it stage, that implies that Trump was the one behind it.
I see.
Yeah.
And that's why people get upset, because it's like, why would he be behind his own shooting?
I mean, the United States is the perfect example of one person being able to change the world. It's literally the ethos to be an American. One person can change the world for the better or for the worse. So it doesn't surprise me that something like this happens. It's a good job, though, that Trump is not dead, because if he had been assassinated or murdered or whatever you want to call it, the amount of backlash, and I personally think the amount of chaos that it would have created would...
could you imagine what would be happening right now in the country if he was killed tonight? Like, that's I can't even imagine that.
So he's been turned into a martyr without a doubt, like with this event. But had he been killed, we would literally be going to war. I'm telling you right now, it would be
tens of millions of people armed to the teeth.
Yep.
All the fucking suburbs and rural areas, they would start pulling out. I'm telling you, man.
Yep.
It would be really, really fucking ugly. This comment's funny. Oh man, I really wish I didn't Google search best way to climb building with rifle yesterday.
Oh god.
That's
fucking crazy. Too soon. You got Dragon Wise for $1.99.
Brett, do not let them gaslight you into thinking that was too soon.
I really don't think it's too soon. I thought it was funny. Dragon Wise for $1.99. Trump first blood.
Well, I
agree.
mean, I think jokes are safe because he didn't die.
I mean, even if he did die, I like dark jokes.
The jokes would still be fun.
Yeah,
but a person died, an innocent person died. Like
Right.
That's fucked up. And we're gonna talk about that. I gotta pull up the tweet that I have here. Darth Vader for $9.99 says new reports are also saying a bystander was unalived. It doesn't matter if you love or hate Trump, but many draw the line when innocent people get hurt. God only knows how the mainstream media will spin this.
Oh, I can't wait. I can't
Dude,
wait.
and we're gonna talk about that too because they're already doing it. They're already spinning it. They're literally lying. And you know what is? You know what it is? It's like, so okay. Let me rephrase because in all actuality they're not lying. They are omitting,
which is even worse.
Which is worse, right? So
Yeah.
they're omitting, and I only saw like one or two flat out lie, right? Like someone said, "Oh, he fell," which is not technically a lie, but you're omitting why he fucking fell in the first place. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, Trump falls at rally. Just randomly? Can you explain? Like, how did he fall? No, they don't want to do that. So again, I think omitting is worse than lying, but by the definition, because I like to be by definition of words, they're not lying. They're omitting information that will make it look very bad for a particular side.
Which is
Hippo, 6 minutes ago from CNN, Biden campaign staff urged to refrain from commenting on shooting at Trump rally.
Of course. Can you save that? Because we'll cover that. Can you save?
Didn't
Can you
Joe
save that,
Biden make? Well, he didn't make it. Obviously, one of his panel members did. Didn't Joe Biden, his Twitter profile or X or whatever the fuck you want to call it, literally make a statement about this situation?
I think so. So, but we'll cover it. Just keep everything together, please. We got Forrest for 2 says Hillary behind it.
Anything.
I feel like if Hillary was behind it, he would actually be dead. So, we got Gavin Freenun for 20. Please don't kill me, Hillary. For 20 says, I see what Coach is saying, but he's got to understand that Trump is pitted against the exact people who would and have pulled this stunt. They are more than willing to try and unalive him without Trump needing to stage it.
Absolutely.
Let me say it this way. The protocols that need to take place. I try to make this really quick, guys. When someone who is considered one of the most powerful people on this planet and a billionaire and a former president, when he moves to a public place in order to give a speech, like besides, of course, all the peripheral, inquisition and searching and making sure that the grounds are safe and kind of course, you know how many death threats he receives every day and all this stuff. So even if they just knew that something would happen, and I mean, we already kind of, got this news that someone warned them, like JFK was warned also, and they didn't take that seriously, or the Secret Service didn't pass it on to his close core protection unit, right, to this detail who was personally accountable for him. So even if they just don't pass on information to his close detail, right, in order to let it happen, just to make it happen, without like really doing it, but knowing that putting him in a certain position would probably trigger that effect. That already is a movement. That is already manipulation. So yes, that believe me, I've thoroughly researched a lot of these lunatic, lonesome shooters, and there's always something that doesn't really add up. Like the story that someone just randomly gets up in the middle of the day, like Michael Douglas, and falling down and just randomly starts shooting people. That's very, very, very rare. If you get up a building and you take a rifle and you start planning all that stuff, that is a very conscious act. It's not something that erupts spontaneously, that happens, right? You just don't drive home and kind of kick someone. No. This is a long planned, long executed thing. And keep in mind that all this area was of course also searched and organized and everything. It's not easy to get up there. So to me, to believe that this is again like Antifa, it all fits, right? Someone who shoots in Washington DC, was it, or in Vegas, and then we find this Quran like perfectly in his trunk with a rifle and everything covered, all this stuff, it's a bit on the nose. So I'm just not, I don't know, like we all don't know, but
Coach's
do
perspective
your research and you will find.
Coach's perspective is understandable
Do
in a
your research.
low-trust society. If you don't trust the mainstream media, you seek alternative perspectives, and without trust, you can't bring people together. And that is why Coach has his perspective. We all have our perspectives, because in this day and age, what the fuck can you believe in anymore? Seriously.
Real quick, Hypno, I'm gonna send
Yep.
another thing
Yep.
in the private chat. This just got posted. It's a picture of the bullet going by his head. They said half a centimeter difference would have killed him.
Yeah.
Well, if you want to bring this up, but it's
He
a
turned
wild-
his- he turned his head at the last second.
Here's another thing that you need to like maybe just take into consideration, because I get what you're saying about lunatics not doing this sort of thing. However, what about the 2002 DC sniper attacks? That literally was two dudes who were lunatics that just decided, you know what? We fucking hate white people. We're black supremacists. Let's just go on a DC shooting spree for kicks. They did a cross-country road trip killing people to make it to DC. Like, that actually was just two lunatics who decided they wanted to fucking kill white people.
That happens all the time. Like I'm from Boston. The Boston Marathon bombings really hit home, and there was just two lunatics.
Dude, have you researched the Boston marathon bombing? Have you really researched that thing?
Yes,
Like for a couple of days, not the superficial information, and
I've
you still
watched
believe
every
this
documentary
narrative?
on it. It's fascinating. Those guys are lunatics. You think that they were
Sure.
working with external forces? You really think that?
Coach thinks
Everybody
of a lot of
is entitled
things.
to believe. Everybody's
Ask him
entitled
about
to
know,
believe.
I'm just- I'm asking you though.
Everybody-
Do you believe that they were working with external forces?
Yes.
Okay. I politely disagree, but that's
Oh,
what
sure.
makes this so great.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah, absolutely.
This post
Again,
here from Haraz Ganbari says a remarkable photo captured by former White House press corps colleague Doug Mills. Zoom in right above President Trump's shoulder, and you'll see a bullet flying in the air to the right of President Trump's head following an attempted assassination.
Hell.
Look at
That's
that.
crazy.
You can barely
That's
see it, but it's
crazy.
there. That's so insane.
And
And you can see the flinch
was that
too.
Was that like the first shot?
I don't know.
It might have been because he was ducked for the others. He ducked. I think it was 4 shots and he ducked, and then the other
After he
4.
he ducked after he got hit in the ear. I don't think that one hit him. So I think the first one missed, and then the
I
second
think
one
2
hit
or
him.
3 missed, and then the 4th one hit him.
Yeah. and
I
then-
mean, we're arguing fucking numerics here. Like he got
Right.
hit. It doesn't really matter. But yeah, this is wild shit. And again, I totally get what coach is saying, and again, everybody's allowed to have their own opinion. But personally, like some things are just too fantastical, and I get it, man. We live in a world where we are on a stage. I totally get that, man. We are on a stage all the time, especially when it comes to politics. There's a reason why virtue signaling has become a thing, because it's the perception of virtue over being actually virtuous. They will always lie any chance they get. But in this situation, it just doesn't add up for him to want to do this to himself. And I also can see it from
Probably
the point of view,
didn't
okay,
know.
well,
He
if
personally
this,
didn't
well,
know.
but then that doesn't mean that he staged it, because we were talking earlier that it was like implied that you were trying to say he
probably
staged it.
He's leading in the polls, so I don't even understand why he would even.
Because earlier
why-
you said that he staged it to become a martyr and to cement himself into being whatever. So if he didn't know, then how would he stage it?
Realistically, if this
I
was
said
staged,
it could be.
if this was staged, then likely they would have instead shot him in the shoulder, because that's a more safe route than aiming
Yeah.
for the tip of his ear.
Yeah. So again, and like
There is,
you guys said, he's
Or they'd
leading in the polls.
They'd
So.
shoot like the sign
No,
or something in front of him. Like they would.
No. Yeah. So I said also it could be also someone from his team that wants him to win and organize this, and maybe during a ball game, during something, they hinted at something, and then he said, "I don't
Hold
want
on
to know
1 second.
anything." I just said,
Hold on 1 second.
I've never seen
Bye, bitch.
Like, my guy, if you're gonna unsub because we're having a conversation, you don't have to announce it. You can
It is a
go.
W.
It's all good. It's fine.
Profile picture is correct.
Has
That is
anyone
a
ever
W.
seen
You're gonna
Writing
act like
Anthony
that
ever
much of a
say
cunt
anything?
about it.
Like
Yeah.
literally, like
You
we're just
don't
having a
unsubs-
conversation.
You don't unsubscribe from a channel, from a creator, because of a guest's or a regular's perspective.
Right, like my own personal take is it wasn't staged, and you're like unsubbed. I'm like, all right, what the fuck, whatever.
And like, for example, Bolsky in the chat, he's doing it the right way. Now I disagree with what he's saying. He says, it was not staged. To even imply it was is so wrong. Coach has a tinfoil hat on. But you know what? Bolsky isn't leaving. He's not subbing. He's voicing his opinion as his, freedom of speech allows him to do, just like Coach is allowing him to do himself. Now, frankly, I think Bolsky is like, no, hey, man, we should be having these discussions. It's not wrong to imply stuff and have discussion. But he's here and he's involved in the conversation. That's more than that asshole did.
Right. Exactly. Like, I'm not going to shy away from a conversation, especially if I don't agree with it. Like, that's never been my case. If you want an echo chamber, there's other hardcore leftist channels that you can absolutely watch. I recommend Actual Fandom. They're very good at that.
Oh,
Also, you can also watch who else does it? Fuck. What's the name?
Eric,
Actually,
the cocksucker.
Eric is part of Actual Fandom. They're all the same.
God,
Anyway,
those guys.
regardless,
So here's the thing.
Not gonna
If
stay
you
on it.
sh-
Go ahead. I got to catch up on super chats. But go ahead, coach, finish up.
Sure. If you shoot him in the shoulder, that is not proof that there was a sniper, right? Because the shoulder, this is something that he could have covered before. You just give him the wound before, and then you just kind of stage a little explosion. But boom, you have it in the shoulder. Someone shot me. So shoulder is not a thing if you want to false flag or stage the whole thing, right? This is the best way to do it. It's like in the movie from Sergio Leone, like A Fistful of Dollars. If you come back from a battle and all of your men have died and you don't even have a scratch, nothing like a little rash, they're going to assume you killed him. So you need to have something visible in order to be a hero. When you stand up and you take that picture, we need to see blood. We need to see something heroic. So there is no better way to do it, to give him a stripe somewhere, just touch him slightly. So we have a little bit of blood. It's in his face, and then he stands up. We have the flag in the background. It's just one of the most epic shots ever played
risky,
from
man.
the last 20 years.
Too risky, man.
I know
No, it's not really risky. There are shooters who can pull this
There's
off.
centimeters
It is
from
risky,
his
of course.
skull.
Coach,
It's
real
way
quick,
too risky.
real quick. I know Hypno's
You see
gonna
when
read
the
it,
sign
but
goes up?
Keep
I
digging,
just want to say one
Lorenzo.
thing. Like, I feel like you're twisting yourself into a pretzel to
Yeah.
explain this. Where I'm like, the simplest explanation is probably the most true. Where it's just a psycho Antifa crazed person that wants to take him out because he hates him, which is probably the most likely scenario.
Usually, the simplest answer is the answer.
Right.
Occam's razor, baby. Occam's razor.
Normally,
So
but I
again,
get it.
So an Antifa guy who's highly politicized, right? Like a highly electrified, politicized human being who's extreme on the left. He is, when he is really able to pull off something like that, we assume he's a smart, intelligent person with some skills, dexterity, and all that, right? So if he would think just for a second further than the second where the bullet actually impacts the skull, he knows exactly the moment this guy is dying, the right wins. The red wave will be unstoppable. Probably it's going to be civil war or an unrest for a couple of months, but in the end, they're going to win by landslide for the next 20 years, right? Because Antifa is, of course, more attached to the Democrats than to the Republicans. So an Antifa guy most probably isn't the guy. If his opponents would do something like that, again, we have two possibilities. Whether he survives, then he will be most likely reelected, or he's not surviving, then he becomes a murderer, and then he becomes a symbol, a totem, someone who will undeniably, like eternally, like a flag for that party.
But as we
and
were saying
again, they will
earlier,
win the next
the
election by landslide.
Republicans do not have a backup. So if he does not survive, they just fuck themselves.
There's
So
DeSantis. I mean,
look.
it's not the best backup,
Here's-
but DeSantis right now runs the most profitable state in the United States. He runs one of the best economies in this place
He's
for
a
the
plant.
last 20 years. Miami, yeah, I mean, DeSantis is still
All the more
responsible
reason
in
it's
the eye
probably
of the voters.
Probably the government.
No, but DeSantis is just the third biggest state, Florida, and is one of the the most thriving economy in the United States. Where, like, if you ask anyone here in Miami, like everybody is happy with him. People are flocking in. We have incredible numbers here. So Florida is a really sustainable, believable economy model that could work for the United States. And we know this is the first thing that interests the White House. So DeSantis could be a very good replacement.
I agree.
Look, most
but playing the
obvious
odds,
thing-
Biden would have a better chance against DeSantis than Trump. Would you agree with that?
Absolutely.
All right, me personally, I don't care.
You mean-
Time out, guys.
For DeSantis.
Guys, I don't care if DeSantis could beat Trump or Trump could beat DeSantis. That is not the point of the con. We can discuss that after whoever wins the next presidency, because that's probably when he's going to jump in.
Because you said.
Look,
because he
here's
asked who could fill up the spot. That's
The most likely scenario is that Melania Trump set this up as payback for Stormy Daniels, and the reason why it didn't actually work is because Melania is a woman. That is the most obvious conclusion.
Fucking base
Look at
Cassie over
Cassie
here.
with the base take. Look
Nailed
at that.
it. Nailed
All
it.
right, let me catch up,
It's
man.
that.
Holy shit, man.
We
We
it.
got. Did I say this? Yeah. No, I didn't. The SFNB for 200 says, I love the SPT/10+1 trouting going on. Am I not saying that the way it's supposed to be said? What is that? What is that
I've been
supposed
trying to
say?
figure
Correct
this
either.
super chat out for like 10 minutes. I'm gonna be real. I
Okay,
thought it was like a
maybe-
role playing game
Is
thing,
this-
but
I feel
Is
like
this
I'm
Swedish
missing.
money?
Is this like lead speak or something? Like I don't know.
Leon.
Anyway, I don't necessarily agree, but it's nice. I want to thank Coach for saying what he said, even though I don't think this is staged. But thank everybody for tackling this like normal people. Well, see, that's the thing. I'm not going to sit here and be a radicalized lunatic and be like, you just said something I didn't agree with. I'm kicking you. You know what I mean? Like that's not happening, right? And some people are in the chat. I guess they might be new here. They're like, "Oh, kick coach," and I'm like, "Yeah, that's never happening." So, if you want me to kick coach, you might as well just kick yourself at this point. You're more likely for that to happen. We got Rowan Graham for 2 says,
Love
"Fake
you,
or real?
brother.
It
Thanks.
just won Trump the election." Yeah, I love you too, man. Yeah. So this is the part that I'm gonna kind of harp on later on in the stream is the fact that the whole martyr thing, right? Like he is. Whether by himself, like coach things, or whether by others being lunatics or whatever, at the end of the day, man, this is going to 100% rocket
Yes.
him through. I would
Yes.
not be so. We're going
He
to
has won the
see.
election.
We are going to see TDS like we never have before, and trust me, we've
Absolutely.
seen
It's
we've
already
seen some
bad.
bad
It's already
examples of TDS. Obviously, we've been memeing it for how long now? Fucking years. But this is going to be legendary levels of TDS. I'm talking like extraordinary levels, and it's going to be great. I can't honestly, I can't wait. Vamp Lord for 5 says CIA assassination would not be a miss and not leave a small injury on the ear. It's probably a mom basement redditor who doesn't know how to hold a gun. Well, I mean, you gotta account for the fact that that's actually a pretty decent shot if that's a fucking random redditor. The guy
Yeah.
was a couple centimeters from taking out the former president.
quick,
So
someone check r/gun safety.
no,
My
do not
sense
do
of
that.
clues.
I would
Yeah.
not go anywhere near Reddit for the next like 2 months. It just
I wouldn't
stay.
go anywhere near
3
Reddit.
years. I wouldn't go near it for
There,
3
like,
years.
just
They are
don't go near
combing that shit with a fine
Yeah.
tooth comb. They're trying to find everything they possibly can. Oh man, it's gonna be bad. Kilo 10 for 1989. Left, right, or center. Real or staged or false flag. This is a sad day for Americans that, regardless of motives, someone thought that this was a good idea for American politics. As much as this will be debated, it's bad for all. And I agree with this comment. I do.
Yep,
100%.
absolutely.
And again, I want to make it very clear. I don't care. Just I've always said this. And if you are new here, you can go check out my older streams. Do not care which way you align yourself politically. It means literally zero to me. But I will just say that when something like this happens, and I see certain people on one particular side of the aisle making up every possible excuse as for why this happened, or saying things like he shouldn't have missed. I'm sad he missed. Whatever. Like, you're a piece of shit at that point. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, that's it. There's nothing more to it than that, because if this was Biden, you'd be crying up a storm left and center and asking for everyone and their mother to denounce it. Literally, you'd be saying, you guys should denounce this, that, whatever.
Yes.
And they would also, here's the funny thing too. So I find it interesting that when a person that is on, I guess, the right side of the aisle gets attacked in any manner, the first thing that comes out of the mainstream is not, oh, it was a leftist that did it. Oh, it was this, that. They'll just say random shooter or whatever. They'll keep all labels and all titles out of it, right? But if it was someone on the left who's attacked, it is immediately going to be reported as alt-right Nazi attacks, shoots, whatever. Joe Biden. It'll be filled with more labels than you could possibly imagine, and that's why I genuinely feel like the mainstream media is the enemy of the people. Which again, I've seen that tweet going around quite a bit, but it's true. They are the enemy of the people. The way that they're reporting this, or lack thereof, I should say, is very insulting. But again, we really shouldn't have expected much from them. I know I didn't. JR for 10. I'm a Trump guy, but we will never know the truth. False flags like this always happen, furthering the divide. All part of the plan. We all part of the plan all along. We are in for a ride. So I don't know if you guys remember, but I always have this conspiracy, obviously, about summertime during election year, and I always say during the summertime some shit pops off that leads to mass chaos all the way to the election time, and usually they just kill a black guy and make him into a martyr, but this time they tried to kill Trump, failed apparently, and essentially made him into a martyr. So something like this always happens every time during an election year. They know that people are off during the summer. They want to get maximum amounts of social justice going during the summer. And so something usually happens during the summer that rides its way all the way to election time. And this will be it. This is going to ride all the way to election time. We got Gooch.
Oh, go ahead.
No, go ahead, Smash.
I was gonna say I got a photo for Coach here. I just shared in the private chat. Looks like Trump took a bullet potentially in the stomach as well, but had a bulletproof vest on.
Wow.
Of course he has a vest on, right?
Oh, here we go.
Yeah, of course he has a vest on. I mean, of course.
Well, in
course he has
war,
a vest on.
ladies and gentlemen, in war, truth is the first
Dude,
casualty. We
He
shouldn't
receives,
forget that.
I don't know, I think hundreds of death threats every day. He there is no way he says
that's
to his
SmashJt.
security that he will tell to his security details, I'm not going to put the vest on today for the public,
should run for
for the
president.
public speaking event. Of course, they put him in
You
a vest
think
on,
he'll
even
be
if he
like
doesn't
the
want to.
Pope and he'll be covered in bulletproof glass for his next rally? I don't know.
No, I don't
in
think
this
so.
day and age.
No, I don't think so. No. And guys,
we got
don't
Goose
get me
for
wrong. I don't
279.
have anything against Trump. I mean, it's just like, of course, like if there would be like a way to kind of find the truth, I'm the first. I don't care what really is happening. I don't have anything against this guy. I admire this guy as much as anyone else, I guess, like who understands how business works and everything else.
You want to
in
know how he's such a
America,
good
there is a
actor,
lot
don't
of-
you? Come on, Coach. That was funny. Come on,
we
Coach.
need people that think outside the box as much as humanly
Well,
possible.
there's no box anymore, Cassie. That's the problem.
But the thing is,
It's on
people
your
are
wall.
trying to think within this
Fuck
box,
you, Hypno.
and a lot of people are trying to think within this box. But it's good to have people that are willing to consider every singular possibility because we don't know what's happened. This happened.
Here's one possibility. Atreus did it.
Oh my God!
Why he's
Yes,
not here?
this super chat from Gooch is a very interesting question for 279. Where was Atreus during all this? I don't want to raise any suspicions. Okay, I know I got some squabblers in the chat, so I need you guys to just sit down and understand really quick. Your boy is missing. Okay, your boy did not show up for Saturday Night Hypnosis on the day that Trump almost got assassinated. Now, I'm not trying to throw any. Listen.
He also
for the
hasn't been in the
CIA
group chat all
For
day.
the CIA that's watching right now, Atreus has been awfully silent, man.
I mean,
Atreus has
yo,
been silent.
look.
It's a little sus.
Atreus ain't mad. Trump just secured the black vote. Someone tweeted out, convicted felon, multiple baby mamas, doesn't pay taxes, survived an assassination attempt, but a black vote secured.
Shit.
We truly be
I don't know,
squabbling.
man.
Squabbling. We be squabbling.
What the
Oh
fuck?
my
That
God.
was worse than the
Squabbling.
assassination attempt.
That was an assassination
Christ.
attempt for
I
years.
apologize for the whiteness of Ryan Roger Athe, ladies and gentlemen.
Folks,
Are you
the
wearing a
dead.
fucking turtleneck? You clear?
What's a turtleneck?
The queer calling you a queer. Oh my God. We got Jacob Foxfire 964 for 5 says, didn't Alex Jones also make that mistake in saying something was staged and got sued into oblivion? You got to be careful with words and this stuff. Well, I highly doubt they even. I mean, come on, bro. You really think they watched Saturday Night's Hypnosis? I mean, we're not Alex Jones. No offense. We got the flat.
we're all
I get what
retarded.
I get what you're saying, though. We're working our way up there, though. The Flatlander for 5. Didn't the guy that shot Reagan do it to impress Jane Fonda? I think it was most likely a similar Looney Tune.
Wouldn't surprise me at all.
It
I mean,
was a
who he was
security
trying to
detail
impress?
who
His
shot
fellow
Reagan.
Antifa people? Like,
What's her fucking name? Is it?
has it been actually confirmed that this was an Antifa person?
I mean, look, I'm sure that there's
mean, he's
plenty
got-
of people that have nothing to live for, especially these fucking loser ass fucking Antifa pieces of shit that have nothing of worth to live for. That their one thing that they would be known for is, happened to assassinate, Donald Trump. I think that there's plenty of those types of fucking losers out there.
Yeah.
Kathy Griffin. That was the Kathy.
Because I know the news was running with a picture of a guy saying that it was an Antifa guy who did it, but I feel like again the news is moving way too fast. I am not going to say something is definitive
Yeah, there's
in
no
this
way
situation until a few days from now because this is just it's wild shit, man. And it's Twitter, right? Everybody's trying to farm engagement right now on Twitter on Twitter for Trump's name. I mean, even I did. I put out a Trump picture.
I
don't
did.
give a
I
fuck.
straight up did.
Like it was like Lee Harvey Oswald. Like there's no bloody way in hell that he could have got those shots off on
Yeah.
JFK. Like it's the same thing. He got his name out right
Right.
away.
Yeah. So We got Ralph for $4.99. Would you guys be having the same discussion if they tried unaliving Biden? Absolutely.
Absolutely.
I'm sure we will in a few weeks' time.
I would plaster Biden's picture all over the thumbnail, just like I did Trump.
Because what kind of retaliation is there going to be for this? And in all seriousness, I think there will be a retaliation for this.
And just to clarify, sorry, Ryan, I'm sorry, I had to clarify because this guy's a hardcore leftist, I think, in the chat. Just to clarify, I would be saying it's just as fucked up to try to do the same thing to Biden as people tried to do to Trump. And it's sad that I even have to clarify that, but here we are. Go ahead, Ryan, finish. I'm sorry.
Well, to echo your statement, Hypno, political violence has no place in the first world. It's something you'd expect third world people to do because they don't understand the sort of systems we use. But as I was saying, I personally think there will be a retaliation for this. And, you know, to get a bit conspiratorial, inspired by Coach, it would give the demon rats the perfect excuse to get rid of their candidate and to make him a martyr. And then they win the election.
Let's kill everyone, Theory. I gotta take the opposite. I gotta take the opposite route here because if it was Biden, let's be real, we put dogs down for being too old all the time.
Well,
I'm joking. I'm fucking joking. Just throwing that out there.
Look,
Cassie, go ahead. I'm sorry.
When it comes to dementia, you know, my grandfather lived for 8 years of dementia. Me and my mother took care of him until his passing. Who knows? You know, a lot of people think that he can go tomorrow, but a person with dementia can live for a long, long time, completely clueless. So it wouldn't surprise me. I kind of see, you know, Ryan's side on this, man. Like, you know, at this point, they've seen a total collapse in Biden's mental, you know, state. And everyone knows it now. They in their mind they have to do something, and who knows? Out of all the options, they have Harris, they have someone else in the Democrat Party. You know, it's sad to say this, but what Ryan is explaining would be the best option out of all the options that have been put forward.
It gives the establishment the perfect excuse to purge all of their opposition as crazy extremists, as domestic terrorists, and give Biden's successor the perfect reason to declare a national emergency, to halt the election for maybe a few months or a year, and then fucking arrest all the opposition.
See, if Trump was smart, because Platoon made a statement earlier, a little Platoon, saying if Trump does the Reagan thing and tries to unify this, then he'll win like huge. Like, I mean, he'll wipe out Biden big time. He could rally everyone together.
What this video is.
Yeah,
you know, I feel like this is like a small little snippet of him taking advantage of it and unifying it, because he thought in the moment, dude got shot, bro, and he thought in the movement, let me say, go fuck just right there and right then and there.
All you need to know right there. Yeah.
You know, like this guy literally is telling people to fight after he just got shot. I mean, how could you not
twice
be like feel something? You know, again, you don't have to be a right-leaning person to feel that sentiment, right? So I don't know. Maybe you do. I have no idea. Some people are just too far gone sometimes. Jacob Fox fires 1964 for 5. Coach says something can be too fantastical, but also suggested a shooter can have the perfect shot to just graze your ear. That is more realistic. Actually, I'm the one that said that sounded too fantastical, what Coach was saying. I don't think he said it. So, if I'm not mistaken,
look,
just to clarify.
Look, I'm a libertarian that wants our government to break up, into states. And even I don't want to see the potential ramifications of if this was successful. It is scary to think. I would, as a libertarian, I don't wish to impose any force upon anybody.
Well, just think of the consequences. Presidential candidate assassinated. Just hypothetical, because thankfully that didn't happen. Retaliation. President is unalived. Then you have mass demonstrations across the United States lead to hostile conflicts. And then you have this sort of civil conflict, for lack of a better term, in the world's biggest economy with thousands of nuclear weapons, which could threaten the entire world, especially if one of those nukes is, fired accidentally or on purpose. The domino effect that could have been caused from this man's death could potentially and hypothetically destroy the entire fucking planet.
Sean, man.
More breaking news.
Hold on, Smash. Hold on, Sean. You just gotta take a breather, Sean. I appreciate you. I really do. You got to take a breather, my guy. So nobody said. See, this is the problem. People hear things, right? And they think that because they heard that this was never the case prior. We never said that Trump wasn't trying to unify people. Trump has been trying to unify people for a while. We get that. What we are saying is that Trump, if he was smart, would utilize, which he is, because you can clearly see from this video, he would try to utilize the situation to unify everybody. Like just go full on with it and try and use it to unify us even more than he already has been trying to in the past. Okay, so just take a breather.
I posted
fine.
a video.
It's okay, you don't got to hit me with the what the fuck. It's okay. I respect it. What's the
Posted-
breaking news?
Check the latest in the private chat. A
Yeah.
drama alert. Video appears to show Secret Service snipers tracking the shooter and failing to take him out before he started shooting.
Yep. They're on video. It is wild, man. It's crazy to think that we're not in the 60s right now.
Probably DEI higher. Just kidding. Let's see what we got.
And you know, that's a little bit old, that chart. That chart's a couple of months old. And if you want to really see something that said, take a look at what happened.
Wait a second. So hold on. So did he fire that first shot?
Yeah,
He
it
might
looks
have.
like-
That might have been
yeah.
why he shot the ear instead of his head.
This is the sniper, or is this the CIA?
No, that's Secret
No,
Service.
this is the CIA.
that's
This is
Secret
Secret Service.
Yeah.
Yeah. So did they fire the first shot? Because it sure looks like
Yeah.
it.
Take a look
It
at what
looks
happened.
like-
You don't think that was a shot right there from him?
No, it was. That's what I'm saying. It looks like
was.
it was, and he missed.
That's the reason
And then
probably he
the
missed.
guy
yeah.
probably missed and hit his ear instead of
Look what happened.
I mean, it just I don't know, man, because it looks like he shoots, but
That's
then there's
fine.
like
That's
there's
why
an
you claim
immediate.
you, everyone. Like, wouldn't everyone be like, guys, there's a dude with a freaking gigantic gun on a roof right now.
Right.
Yes,
but
that's normal in America.
Yeah.
this is so interesting. Hold on, wait a second. So
Nobody
okay, so
looks up to these
am
guys?
I thinking that this guy shot the sniper and the sniper probably pulled the trigger out of flinch? I
Yeah,
guess,
or-
and shot the ear. But
Maybe
obviously
he
by
got
accident.
shit scared and just fired everything he had before.
Yeah.
he got
Right,
done
that's what
in.
I'm thinking.
So
Well,
the
if that's
shot
the
that
case, wouldn't that
missed.
mean that the claims of the Secret Service and whatnot not taking the guy on the roof seriously is false? Clearly, that means they did take it seriously because they have someone posted to take care of business.
True.
My thing is, why didn't the Secret Service on the ground act sooner in terms of getting Trump secure?
Well, also my thing is if they clearly had somebody in their eyes that they thought was a hostile target that they shot a first shot at, why didn't they fucking take Trump off the stage?
Yep.
Why didn't they run to him immediately and be like, sir, we got a problem. You know what I mean? Like
Right.
because
Because
if
his
you
team
take
to-
there's a lot of communication before that first shot happens, right? They're communicating
Right.
between each other. So if they're going to take that shot, they're going to communicate that they're going to possibly take that shot. So why would you not get Trump? Why would I don't-
immediately off stage.
If you
Yes,
want to
absolutely.
really see something that said, take a look at what happened.
What should have
Yeah, so-
happened is that they should have immediately just ran at him and took him down, like to the ground.
Why aren't they doing
Why,
so? Because
why
some-
does that happen?
Right. That unfortunately reinforces my speculation. It's not what I personally 100% believe, but I think from all the three major options that we have, the elementary options that you always have when events like this occur, this is unfortunately the one that kind of solidifies the most right now. So of course, with further information that we will receive, we will evaluate the situation otherwise. But right now, this is another strange occurring. So if you really have contact, you have contact, visual contact with a potential shooter, there is no way that I first try to take him out, right? Leave him on the stage. Don't worry. Maybe I got him. Don't worry. No, maybe, no, I work it. Don't worry. Let him speak. There's no way. So here are two possibilities. So whether there was something wrong with the communicational system, right? Technological malfunction. Okay, that definitely is always in the realm of possibility. Or this shooter told a couple of seconds before what he's about to do and they should take him off stage. And the team leader of that security unit, they didn't follow through. They just didn't listen to. They said, no, this is nonsense. Don't worry. Come on, let's go. Continue. You take your shot. We do our thing down here. In this case, why should they do that? Why?
Man, this honestly just seems like a split second thing, man. I would love to know how long these people were on the roof for, because it seems, I don't even know if he took that shot, man. I'm trying to compare it to Trump, because Trump goes down. Hold on, give me 1 second. Hold on.
Take a look at what happened.
1, 2. Okay, so Trump goes down on the second shot, right? So if he was the first shot, that means the sniper must have took that shot is the one that grazed his ear, which he did touch his ear after that. So yeah, I think what ends up happening was this dude took a shot, missed, or maybe hit him. Who knows? I really don't know. That ended up making the other sniper shoot almost immediately, either out of reflex or maybe he was just waiting there to do it, and it just is a split second thing between both of them. But Trump went down on that second shot. You can see it clear as day. He goes down right there after the second shot. So I don't know, man.
Like, if you're doing like a public speaking event and that patook goes off, you're not like, oh, there's a bullet. You're still talking. Like, you don't think right away. It takes a second.
Yeah.
Hypno, can you go back a few frames? Just a couple.
I mean,
forward. Stop. Forward a little bit more. There we go. Can we talk about how fucking cool that dude's Hawaiian shirt is?
Oh my god.
Are you kidding me, Leon?
Continue.
In all seriousness,
so serious. I had to break up the seriousness for a moment because it was getting uncomfortable.
No, because I'm very curious, man. Like, this is crazy shit. Go ahead, Ryan.
For all we know, Trump has a standing order with his team not to fucking interrupt him when he makes speeches. Because I remember one time, I think it was during the 2016 campaign, someone tried to rush the stage, and what was Trump's first reaction? Not run a fucking way, go at the fucker, and then his team went after the guy who tried to jump him on the stage.
Yeah, but this is disjointed. This is disjointed. As you can clearly see up there, this is like these two guys, they have their tripod installed. They are not just improvised. I mean, they've been there for a while. They've been, of course, locating the suspect for a while. This is not just a split second. They just didn't get up there and then, oh, there is someone, let's shoot him. They've been monitoring this. Right. These guys have been monitoring someone else on the roof who is a potential shooter. So in this case, you need to communicate. This is something your security detail does. It's no order from Trump or anything else. It's like you have to put the vest on, and this is security that where he has no influence on. He has no power on it. So if they really spot someone who could be a potential threat, they would take him down from the stage. They don't wait for a shot to be fired. This is like procedure. So why are they waiting? Why is he not being rushed off stage? Why do they wait until they actually fire? It makes no sense.
I don't know, man. It just, this all just seems very...
For all we know, the Demon Rats infiltrated his security team and set him up to get killed. For all we know, if you want to be conspiratorial, I'll just throw that out there. How about that? Coach has thrown a lot out there.
But he's also, the shooter's also like 300 yards away, too. So,
yeah. Do you think those two shots that we heard were... Hold on, I got a question. Do you think these two shots that we heard were both these snipers taking a shot at the other sniper?
Yeah.
Because they sound like they're from the same distance, same sound. So I think the two shots that we heard in this video was them taking a shot at the other sniper, and then he reflex shot Trump, which ended up obviously grazing his ear.
That's what I think. That's what I think.
Also, dude, real quick, like, am I missing context? Where'd you get 300 yards from, or were you just giving it as an example?
There's an aerial shot. They estimated it. Yeah,
the aerial shot.
Okay.
Is private chat right now. If you want to bring that up, Hypno.
What happened? What do you got?
The third one up in the private chat. Aerial photo of the location.
Oh shit! Dragon Slayer commentary.
Yeah,
Man.
I've kind of been listening in for like the last 5 minutes. Hey guys,
what did you send me? I the last thing I see is
Hey, Cage.
No. The private chat in StreamYard.
It says aerial shot of
aerial photo of location.
Oh, I see. Aerial photo of location. All right, let's pull that up. Hold on, give me a second.
You know, I hate to drag pop culture into this, but Mercante gave her views and just put up a stormtrooper in regards to just put up a tweet. Grums was the one who showed it. Mercante's reaction to the whole situation. She put a stormtrooper up.
I'm gonna be real, that's kind of funny.
Just like
so you got two agents here on the bottom. Shooters were over here, right? And then Trump's right here. So
okay.
Interesting.
I just see SS agents, and I'm thinking, okay.
You're not that kind, Ryan.
Not that kind.
Oh goodness.
So
Now-
again, if you watch the video though, the sounds were almost identical. So either the two shots came from the agents, or the two shots came from the snipers that were trying to get Trump, which sounds more likely because that is more likely because if Trump went down on the second shot, there's no way the two shots came from the agents because it would not be hitting Trump. So
I mean,
the two shots that we hear in that video must come from the shooters, which means that those snipers, even though it looks like they took the shot, I don't think they probably just. If you look at the video again, hold on, let me bring the video up and you guys can chime in. If you I got so many tabs open, it's retarded. Jesus Christ. I feel like Ryan could know right now.
I don't think you could share it on stream, but Dom Lucre just shared on Twitter a very graphic photo of the shooter.
Dead shooter.
Yeah, I'm not showing it.
No.
I don't think he shot. I changed my mind. I don't think he shot. I think the two shots came from the snipers, and these guys were probably watching, either waiting to take the shot or whatever. Which I don't know why you would wait to see. If you have a sniper in your fucking vision, clearly he's not there to do something good. But I don't know. I wasn't there. I'm not going to pretend like I know. But I think he flinched. This is not. I think what ended up happening was you heard the shots. They flinched. This dude ends up ducking. If you look, he ducks. And then Trump goes on the second shot. So those two shots you hear in that video, that's from the shooters.
I feel like wait, could you show the overhead picture of like where the shooter was shooting from and where the Secret Service agents were at? Yeah, just
hold on.
Yeah. Because so it seems that from the trajectory from the shooter to where Trump's at, it seems that from the way the shot looked like the agents may have been looking somewhere maybe on the far left, or maybe it was just right out of their field of vision. Maybe they were just scoping and just hadn't gotten that area. And so when they heard their shots, they probably flinched and one backed up because they were trying to quickly locate the source of the shot. But the shooter, probably desperate, was just at this point just shooting as many rounds as possible because he saw Trump duck and he wasn't sure if he had gotten him. And then that's when the SS agents here, the Secret Service agents, shot the actual shooter in question. And that's what I'm thinking.
Again, keep in mind, guys, people get offended really easily when you talk about this stuff. I literally said, I don't know. I'm just guessing. I wasn't there. I don't know if you heard that.
Guessing.
Maybe you closed your ears off the moment I even brought up the possibility of someone flinching at a shot. God, I know Secret Service agents are like fucking metal. They're not real. Listen, I understand. I'm not saying I was there, but what I'm saying is it looks like he lowers his gun. He put
it's a natural human reaction, Hypno. Like when you hear a gunshot.
But it was my first thought when I saw the video. I was like, looks like he put the gun down real quick there. Like lowered my first thought. Like,
am I crazy?
No, you're not crazy. That was my first thought too. When I saw it.
It does look like it. Yeah, obvious red flag with this guy. Yeah. I mean, a Secret Service security. I'm sorry, guys, but so if you have like 300 yards, right? You have a president as a nucleus of a circle, of a sphere. Everything that is in a certain area that just is a shrapnel of a roof gets usually occupied by the shooters of your security detail of your Secret Service. So to imagine that there is a former president who has an open field shot array on another roof, and that there was no one occupying that other roof, just one single guy at least, to make sure that no one climbs on that roof, is really highly improbable. We're not talking about miles or anything. This is 300 yards. So a normal security procedure should be to take care of that roof. If you are from the security detail, if you want to make sure that your president survives. Then another thing, if you see how Trump where he stands, you have the flags that are located behind him in a lateral way. So that is a perfect way for, let's say, an enemy shooter to evaluate the perimeter of because you have, as a sniper, you always have to take in how you breathe and your slight body movement. So there's always a little buffering that you take it into the shot.
So fucking hell!
Nobody in his right mind would place flags that are striped in a lateral way, so a foreign shooter, an enemy shooter, could actually calibrate according to the flags as a visual peripheral, like as a visual marker, how he has to aim. So that would just help him to do the job. So as a security detail, you would probably not do that. And the third and most important thing, if you are not able to occupy the roof where a potential shooter could place himself, then you want to make sure that there is no direct vision, that there is no connection with you and the side. So what would you do? On the right side, you would put up whether flags or walls, or you would make sure that, you know, that the view is obstructed. So all these three things have been missing here. And whether we're talking with completely incapable people that are not able kind of to perform the jobs, which I don't believe, because the first thing that he said, I want to thank the Secret Service and all my security detail people. So I am guessing he's working with professionals. The former president, he still have also some government people on his side. So again, we are talking about three major red flags of neglecting standard protocol.
Also, really quick,
yeah,
I don't think this is right. I don't think
if this is right,
I don't
What,
think the
the,
shooters were here. I
locations?
think the shooters were here.
Where? I don't see where.
Like,
I think the
if-
agents were here. They were on the bigger
Yeah.
barn. I don't think they were on the smaller
I
barn.
think so. Could you show the clip where it shows them like just sitting there? You think you're right? It might be
the
big-
video. Like I just,
yeah.
I don't know. I
No.
think they were on the bigger barn.
No, they
I'm
are
pretty-
definitely on the bigger. Wait.
Yeah,
the
and
last
that's,
one,
you
and
mean?
that's way
On the
to
bigger?
the left of Trump. So yeah, that's
Yeah. Yeah, they were definitely there.
Well,
Well,
security.
I-
But here's the thing too. Like on the roof, the shooter could have been not visible at first, so they probably had their scopes looking to see where he was. Because like the first part, I agree with you, Coach, but the second part, like he could have been like high on the slant part, like going down the opposite way, and then popped up. And as he popped up and got visual and tried to shoot at Trump, that's when they instantly tried to get at him. Like I think it all depends on visibility.
You see the
Honestly,
flags
man,
here? The position of the flags? These are so-called when you are aiming for a target. And I know this because my father used to be a cop and a rifle cop as well. He was trained on rifles. So what you see here, the flags are so-called leading lines for your visual array when you have to take straight shots. There is nothing more convenient to have leading lines on the left or on the side where that leads prospectively to your target. So a security detail would never allow this to happen. If someone puts up the stage and puts flags on the side that are leading up to the podium where the president actually stands, you would make the shot easier for the potential threat. So this is something they wouldn't allow to do.
What happened to bulletproof protective glass? Did those go out of business, or did they just not feel like it? Because
I did propose that, you know, turn
Yep.
Donald Trump's platform into like the Pope. With
All I gotta
They-
say,
they
You're really
should've.
listening to Phoenix, right? You're awesome. That's it.
all I gotta say, if Trump shows up to the UFC tonight,
Yeah,
that's the most.
Badass that would be if Trump showed up, bro. Oh my god.
Oh my god!
I think
That'd
the
be
first to
insane.
comment was Sean Strickland, the UFC champion. He was one of the first.
Yeah.
This
This
is my
fucking
fucking
Trigger
man.
as
Look at this
well.
guy.
Bro.
Like, I'm a subscriber,
right.
but you're a hypocrite. You're clearly not a subscriber,
Bro.
bro. And if you are, like, get the fuck out of here.
You
At the end of the day.
support Man U, wanker, wanker. There we go.
you know, like for people like this dude, like we're all reacting to a crazy event that literally just happened.
Yep.
What the fuck does that have to do with
Crazy
getting
event
clicks off
with
of that? We're just fucking reacting to a crazy event.
Oh,
Get over
shit, they
your
let him
fucking
out of
self.
jail. They let him out of jail. Oh shit.
What? Oh!
Investigation going.
You
How's the
did it.
You
investigation
tired?
going?
It was a long drive, wasn't it? It was a long drive from Pennsylvania.
It was
Nino, Nino,
Yo,
Nino,
son, y'all wildin' right
Absolutely
now.
did it right now. Don't lie.
Subscribe.
So what was the question?
You
Has
did
your
it,
asshole
didn't
been
you?
violated yet?
What's the question?
Okay.
This isn't a police interrogation, Atreus.
Not.
Atreus
Did you or did
absolutely
you not
did.
take the shots at President Donald Trump?
You know what? Where I was, we sat there and laughed at that for about 10 minutes. Because
That's
like
crazy.
even if you're voting for Donald Trump, there's no way you don't think that was a fucking hoax. That's no fucking way.
Oh no, the coach
Yes.
betraying alliance.
All right, before we bring that up,
Not
again,
alliance.
before we bring that up again, hold on. Let me catch up on super chats, please, for the love of God. Here we go. Adam Reveal 5. Coach, you don't know. We don't know. You know the shooter? You know the individual motive? Coach, you coping and seething, my guy. Stay black.
Hey, did I miss some context or something?
Listen, Adam, I'm a Sicilian. I never will coped, or anything like that. I'm speculating. I'm putting out theories based on experience, based on my knowledge, based on my research, and based on my silly hat that I have, and also because I want to play devil's advocate because we need to run numbers.
I got
and
fucking
so
shit, man.
I just put, but I never cope, and I never will.
Stand by that, Coach. Stand by that. There's such a thing as too much info, man. We got James up. You know what that is? That's the nervous shits after you just tried to shoot a fucking president.
James, I know people can do that. I know people who can do that. I know people who can take that shot. Believe me.
Coach, it was a 300-yard shot, 274 meters away.
I know people who can take that shot and exactly do that.
Here at that distance even would be like shooting a net off of a fly's ass.
There are people in this world, and there was even a movie made about one particular sniper that could snipe people for probably way more than that distance.
Yes.
Okay, this is not a movie. All right, number one.
Well, no, this happened in real life. That's the thing.
No,
there
I
are
know,
snipers.
but
I mean,
I just want
when-
to set the context really quick, and then you guys can jump in. It's not a movie, right? And we are not like forensic scientists, right? We're not professionals. I'm not trying to sit here and pretend like I know what happened. All I'm saying is what things look like right now. And as I have prefaced and added context in the beginning, for those of you who might be jumping in, right now, later in the stream, the news is moving so fast on this that what is true right now will be a lie 10 minutes later. So all we're doing is having a discussion about what is happening currently right now. And if it upsets you to have said discussion, that perhaps you should stay off YouTube for the next week or two until things settle down. And then we'll go back to, we're going to be right back to woke games and everything tomorrow. Trust me. But unfortunately, there are historical things happening right now. This is a historical thing. This is why we're talking about this. Otherwise, I wouldn't be covering politics on this channel. And I just want to play a really quick clip for that guy, Colin, in the chat, who thinks I hate Trump for some odd fucking reason. I don't know where that came from, but
yeah.
Okay. If I hate Trump, then this song is for you, sir.
You are coping and seething. You just can't accept what you're seeing. Yes, you're coping and seething. The truth it is scalding, and now you are molding and coping so hard. Coping and seething.
Real quick,
that being
new update from CNN. They are really trying to minimize this. They just released an
fucking
article.
hell.
They released an article titled "The Long List of Presidents Who Have Been Shot or Shot At."
Cope, are you kidding me right now? They're trying to
play the clip again. Play the clip again. Come on.
Reduce sympathy for Trump. That's what they're trying to do.
Yeah, that's
reduce
exactly
sympathy.
what they're trying to do.
CNN is coping and seething so fucking hard.
Really quick, guys, the chat. If you can, just spam the chat really quick with hashtag save Colin. I don't remember what's his last name. I didn't even bother. Can we get a hashtag save Colin in the chat, please, while I cover the rest of the super chats? I'm gonna make him cope and seethe. We got Snowbird 2701. For a 5, they said that a person told the Secret Service because they saw the shooter, but the servicemen ignored them until after the shots were fired.
Yep.
And
I can
honestly,
actually
it's
believe
kind
that.
of what it looks
I
like
don't know.
in
That
the video.
that came out kind of showed otherwise. So
No, it doesn't though, because it can go either way though. It can go either way because I don't know where those 2 shots came from, and considering Trump went down after those 2 shots, either they were too far for the shots from the shooter to be heard, and those were the shots from the agents shooting back at the shooter, or those were the shots from the shooter that we heard, and Trump goes down at the exact same time the second shot hits. It just,
but the
I don't
image
know.
that's being portrayed right now is that the Secret Service ignored everything. It's like, no, they were on it. They might have just been waiting too long, like to do it. To pull the trigger.
Yeah,
Well,
they
that's what I
probably
said
wanted to
earlier.
confirm.
That's what I said earlier. I said there was probably a lot of communication happening over whether or not to actually take action, which again, if you knew about a shooter, why would you need confirm? I don't know. Maybe
Well,
I don't know.
To Coach's point, I think that the Secret Service took way too long to go cover the president. Like, if they were
Way too
starting to
long.
fire them, they're like, you need to go to the president now, not after he shoots at him.
Why?
Imagine
Yeah,
if there were
right.
multiple shooters. Like he would have actually
I'm
been
sure
dead. That would have
there's
been
so
worse.
many
Why-
protocols. There's so many protocols in place, I'm sure. But my thing is like, all right, so this comment, right? You have to make sure it's not an innocent. Totally get that.
Yeah.
But my thing is like, if you see a guy laying down, pointing in the direction of the president with a sniper rifle, I just don't feel like that's an innocent. Maybe it's just me. Listen, this is
In
the
the
reason why
very
I'm not.
least,
Real quick,
they're
in
jumping on the
comment
former
my
president.
locator-
Stop them.
My locator
You're
saying
right.
nobody has a right to an opinion on this event. With that as the cornerstone of free fucking speech in this country, we all have a right to an opinion on this event. That's what makes America go fucking round, you dipshit.
Yeah, no, public
Why?
discourse. Public
Like,
discourse is the entire reason why this country is the way that.
Well, do you think? Because I don't know Trump's
You're
schedule.
British. You don't know how to have an opinion. Sorry,
I know,
continue.
I know, but I don't know Trump's like rally schedule or anything. But do you guys think that he'll just try and carry on as normal? Do you think there'll be extra? Obviously, there'll probably be extra security. But do you think he's just gonna carry on his rallies, which is one of his cornerstones? It's like that makes him.
Yeah,
Yeah, he'll keep going.
absolutely,
He will
absolutely.
not
he will.
cave in fear.
Yeah,
No, he'll
yeah.
keep going.
Yeah.
Will there be
Also,
a
too, keep
bigger-
in mind that. No, I'm sorry, Ryan. Go ahead. Ryan, go ahead.
Well, I was just going to add on because yeah, got a goalpost here now. Do you think there'll be extra security,
Absolutely.
like a
100%.
major presence of lots of
Absolutely. Yeah.
Okay.
They might
Definitely.
have like more. They might actually bring back like the glass and whatnot, like the bulletproof glass that surrounds in all directions. But I don't know, man. It's
Yeah.
just if you look at the video, it's very clear that there was, at least from a public standpoint and from the rally standpoint, there was no perceived threat because the crowd wasn't told to get down. The president wasn't taken off the stage. Like there was no actual perceived threat that was being communicated to the point where they had to act fast, or at least they didn't think so. They didn't think, for whatever reason. I don't know. I wasn't there. But for whatever reason, it just seems like
How could
everything's
you
playing
be-
out.
How could you be on the roof of a barn with a sniper rifle as a Secret Service agent shooting at someone and not communicate that to the people down below, though?
Well, I mean,
that's what
once
I don't
the
understand.
shooting started, once the shooting started, Trump got hit. So there was no communication like, "Hey, we're shooting this guy and we're not getting him." So tell everybody to get out.
Heat of the
before he
moment
starts shooting.
thing. Is that what you think?
That video you
Smash,
just showed, they're
Smash, they
shooting
probably
at
use
it.
like T-Mobile radio, so they got really bad reception. So it's Verizon. Like,
No, I don't think there was enough time once it actually went down for them to communicate anything. But what I'm saying is, if it's true, because again, we don't know if any of this is true. If it's true that it was communicated that there was a shooter, and those guys who were on the roof had those shooters in their sights, for whatever reason, there was no perception of threat because nobody went to protect the president. Nobody went to protect the crowd. There was no announcement. Like nothing was made at all until shit hit the fan, and now you got people dead because of it. So I would just be very curious as to know why there was no perceived threat if there was actually a tip that there was a shooter or a potential shooter looking at Trump. I don't know.
But to piggyback off that, there was a perceived threat because the Secret Service was on the barn getting set up, and it looked like they flinched, which means they saw something and they were getting set up, but didn't communicate that down below. Like, hey, might want to cover the president right now because we have a perceived threat right now. Like, all of this is happening at the same time, and it's almost like they were trying to take the guy out without telling anyone. It's like,
I mean, if you go to a presidential rally, you're going to see people with guns, man. Like it's like I can understand from a crowd perspective them not necessarily thinking anything of
we're
it.
all set up to shoot. Like they have the earpieces in. They're communicating. Like, why weren't they communicating? Hey, we have a perceived threat we're aiming at right now. You probably should cover the president.
But aren't they always set up to shoot though when they're in a situation like that in an open field? Don't they have snipers always on roofs?
I don't know.
For presidential
like
rallies, yes.
Rallies
Yes,
and whatnot, they got snipers on roofs.
Yeah, look, presidential candidates, okay, in general, they always have quite a significant security detail. Maybe not to ridiculous levels like, say, a presidential inauguration, but they do have a significant security detail with snipers included. It's just the standard, especially for the Secret Service, because they are protecting a potential candidate for the next leader of the nation for at least 4 years. So they do have to be quite good at what they're doing and communicate constantly. Now, in terms of them maybe potentially not reporting, like them shooting the shooter or asking, hey, where did it come from, whatever, asking for more clarity. That may have just been a heat of the moment thing. It does happen. At the end of the day, these agents are human, and even if they are super well trained, there are some instinctual things that will cause somebody to not react as quickly as they would think consciously. It's just how it is.
I also think that we're not exploring the possibility that perhaps they just didn't find him until it was too late.
That it's also that's also that. I mean, it could be that. It could be
also
a
more likely. I mean, I know that's a super simple answer, but sometimes, like we said earlier, that is the answer.
Right.
But the fact of the matter is, they probably found them too late, and that video of him looking through his scope, he was probably trying to find him, and then by the time they heard the shots, and I don't know.
The other thing to this is this happened in Pennsylvania, which is a state that is always a hotbed that it's up for grabs every election. So that's quite the coincidence as well. So I'm
swing state, you mean?
Yeah, swings like it's always up, right? Every year, every election, it goes red, blue. So there's just a lot there that just there's not enough evidence for it.
Again, I'm not going to show the bottom part of this picture because obviously.
Oh yeah, no, definitely no.
But he's obviously standing over the body of the shooter, and the guy, to me anyway, looks white. I mean, I don't know.
It is
white guy, which again proves that the news that is swirling around right now is wild, because the picture that I saw going around on Twitter was like of a Spanish guy who's supposedly part of Antifa, and now I'm seeing a picture of a dead white guy. And there's no disparity. Like the picture going around on Twitter was a dark-skinned Spanish guy, and
that was the guy from the crowd. That was the guy from the crowd that they grabbed.
Yeah, and they tried to tie him to Antifa. They had a name and everything. So why?
People are still saying
was an Antifa victim? Like I don't understand.
It may have just been a guy that got dragged into.
You see, that's my point right here.
And the Antifa part, the Antifa part, I still think is fake. Is like. They showed that picture that Dom Lucre posted of the dead shooter, and you still got people saying like, "Oh, screw Antifa and whatever." And for all you know, the guy is probably not even from Antifa. Okay,
I thought the Antifa thing was fake. Like, and again, anytime something like this happens, that kind of news just goes rampant, and that's why I said like, let's wait before we start saying whoever is a particular kind of what do you call it? Victim or shooter or whatever. This person says, I am a white Spanish guy. Yeah, that's fine and everything, but I'm not saying this guy can't be Spanish. I'm saying he looks white. But what I'm saying is the picture going around on Twitter that people were initially saying was a shooter was a dark-skinned, obvious Spanish guy. So there's no way this clear white-skinned guy that I can't show you because he's currently taking a dirt nap. He's very clearly not the same skin color. You know what I'm saying? I'm not
definitely.
saying you sound like SmashJt right now. He's like, yes, Spanish people could be white. I get it.
Well, they are white. Not could be. They are.
No, they're brown Latinos.
They're European. They're white.
On the top right of my arms, but the bottom right of my arms look like SmashJt. So, like, I get it.
And you're a rainbow.
I mean, that's just white, so that's all.
Apparently, Donald Trump is going to the UFC.
Wait.
No, he's not.
He is.
No fucks given. Holy
Atreus,
shit.
what's up, man?
Yo, Atreus, what do you got to say about this, man?
Yeah, come on, man.
Is that
you had a good shit, Atreus?
Is that Cassie I'm looking at?
Yes.
Oh my fucking god, girl! What are you doing here? You're supposed to be at work.
Ladies and gentlemen,
I'm supposed
Atreus
to be
is drunk.
sleeping, but I can't. After this, how can anyone sleep, man? I think everyone's got a boost of adrenaline in them.
Cassie's the most masculine-looking
last
person
one
on this panel.
Hypnotic, the last one there. Pick it up.
The last one, what?
Chat. On the private chat, I sent it to you.
What's
this? You wanted to know my opinion on this?
No.
Yes. Oh god.
Yes.
This is gonna be terrible.
Why you're
Just
part of the
go,
show?
let it loose.
Black coach incoming.
I don't know, man. I'm heavily intoxicated.
Let's not say anything then.
I mean, come on, bro. At this point, Trump has secured the black vote. Okay, convicted felon. Multiple baby mamas.
I don't
pay
know.
taxes. Survived an assassination attempt. I mean,
became literal white 50 Cent after taking a shot.
Whole point, Kathy. I'm like, listen, like he's playing up the role of the escaped convict, playing up the role of the system is after me just like you, and then suddenly he gets shot at, and it's like, now Trump,
So you think he's doing a little mix of Tupac and 50 Cent? Is that what you're trying to say?
I don't know. I'm stuck between. We just watched the government, use every resource they have possible to try to get this man off of the ballots, and everything has fucking failed. And now we're at the point now where apparently he was shot at during a rally. I don't know if I don't want to put that past him, but I'm like, man, that's too convenient. And then for him to like I get it. You're the president. I mean, well, you were the former president, but you get shot at, man. Get your ass down. Don't fucking start putting your fist up and shit like, yeah, they will not defeat me. That doesn't do anything. Because if they get a second opportunity to shoot your stupid ass, I don't have a fucking presidential candidate to vote for.
I'm pretty sure that he knew that the shooter's been gunned down at that point because Secret Service is surrounded by him.
They communicated to him, I'm sure.
Free Nelson Mandela. That's what
if he comes out. If next rally, if he comes out and goes, shit, they can't get me. He's gonna win.
Maybe I'm missing some context, but you seriously believe that this guy was able to get 2 shots off, and then Trump was able to? I don't know how much time was in between him getting shot and him throwing his fist up, like, yeah, like I'm a nigga now.
It was.
I mean, he is. Look, he's got his own album cover.
No, it's on this picture.
Hey, we were laughing at that at the pool. Like, no, this is they fucking no, they didn't. Bro.
Yo, black vote secured, ladies and gentlemen. All you need is some street cred.
Damn.
He got street cred now. I'd say he could say he was shot. It's a done deal. It's over. It's over.
Twice.
Twice. I've said this multiple times. The dead outnumber the living. I truly believe they're going to rig it again.
That's
their only option, realistically speaking.
That's a
I personally think history will repeat itself because if they can rig an election once, they can do it again.
They can, but I feel like there's a lot more.
Ryan, hold on, Ryan. You gotta get your facts straight. When it comes to if you want to say the election was stolen and whatnot, and it was rigged. Fair enough, we can entertain that. However, the vast majority of that was not due to dead people voting; it was due to ballot harvesting, which is
I use that as an example just to put the point across.
But it's a bad example.
I don't believe the election was stolen.
Yeah, like let's be careful. Like,
well, no. When you say election was stolen, does not mean that they did anything illegal or whatnot. The election being stolen means like, oh, hey, they changed the rules last minute to allow all these mail-in ballots, all this ballot harvesting things that if those were not in place, it would have been a very obvious Trump victory. So the election was stolen. That does not mean it was rigged.
Like, I don't believe that it was an obvious Trump victory. In my personal opinion, as a matter of fact, you don't have to sell me that people were probably like, okay, Trump is a little bit obnoxious. I don't know if this is befitting of a president. And then you factor in the COVID situation. I think people just wanted something new and they wanted this obnoxious person out of there. But it wasn't until they got Joe Biden that they realized, holy shit.
I can understand that.
Holy shit, that's the answer.
The point I'm trying to make is that when fucking Ryan says there's more dead people than there are living people, that is you like irresponsible language that first of all, there's no way to corroborate that. There's no evidence of that, and it's actually not as common as people want to pretend it is. I would just prefer that if Ryan's going to use examples, by all means go for it, but don't use a bad one that you can verify and show.
Thank you, Woods. I'll use a good one because I watched election night 2020, and there was a moment when the ballots were being made. Hopefully, other folks watching saw this as well, where Trump was in the lead in several states, and then the counts just stopped randomly for all of them. I think it was 2:30 in the morning where I was based, and then slowly but surely over the next day, 2 days, you saw that swing. Every single state which had Trump in the lead at about 50-60% of the ballot, all of them bar North Carolina went Biden's way, and I smelled a fucking rat in that. And now I'm putting forward a good example in more detail instead of a bad example that I can say in 5 fucking seconds.
Really quick, let's play this clip. Breaking news: Donald Trump will reportedly be making an appearance at the UFC tonight. He just recently got a shout out as well. Let's play this clip and see.
Hey, I heard they just tried to whack my boy Trump.
I'm glad that man's okay. Long live Trump. Let's go, baby. Trump 2024.
Shit. It's a wrap.
Yes,
Bro,
it's a rap, man.
It's a fucking wrap. You got the UFC champion shouting you out.
He's a martyr now. He is a martyr now. 100%.
I think animals at this point are going to be at the ballots voting for Donald Trump. Like
he's the U.S.'s Jesus at this point. God
Did
damn.
you see the clip where fucking Joe Biden called Zelensky Putin?
Yes.
Oh, yes. And Kamala, Vice President Trump.
Imagine still being on the Joe Biden train at that moment. Like, you're like,
Bro, you got Joe Biden out here confusing who he's talking to, and you got Trump standing up after getting shot, put his fist up in the air for a fucking picture moment. This is crazy. This is crazy shit, man.
And then go to UFC after.
If he really does go to the, I hope he does. I swear to God, I hope he does, man.
I hope he does.
That's gonna be great. Hold on, let's keep catching up, man, because I'm so far behind. Jesus Christ. Where was the last one? John Andrew. Oh my God. At least we know it wasn't Alec Baldwin. He wouldn't have missed.
Oh my God, yo.
That
needs to become a
got
meme.
off, man. That
needs to
so
become
easy.
a meme and posted online somewhere. Seriously, we need Alec Baldwin's face in front of a sniper rifle, and then Trump actually getting hit. I know you might get banned for it, but just make it happen. Did you guys see Alec Baldwin's finger? He posted on Twitter.
Yeah.
He's like, "I'm glad I was exonerated." Just goes to show all you need to be is white and rich, and you won't be held accountable for anything. It was fucking great. Like that meme account, that's the best meme account online right now. I really do believe that. McBeag for 2 says, "Are Trumpers gonna sit behind Trump in next rally?"
Yes.
Honestly, yeah, I think so. I think they
I think so.
At this point, he has become such a martyr, especially with this whole situation, that I think people will absolutely stand behind him, even if it means potential danger. I really do.
Well, after this, there's probably going to be no safe place to sit.
I got this bullet in 2024 when I was in like Denver.
And to be honest,
Not a
Oh, they're all
Trump
going to wear Target shirts.
Let's be real, really
Target
quick. Let's be
shirts.
real. If you went to a Trump rally and didn't expect some shit to potentially pop off,
Good point.
you might be real naive, man, because people don't like that guy. So, and we got some crazy people out there, obviously. So,
Shouldn't
yeah.
everyone be there who is there, rather, be armed to the teeth?
There's no way you were allowed to be
Maybe they
fucking armed at a presidential rally. Are you high?
Not gonna. Yeah, that's not.
Are you referring to
Well,
the crowd
it just
or
goes
the, or
to
the
show. It
Secret
just
Service?
goes, guys. It just goes to show. Gun-free zone nearly killed a presidential candidate. Maybe if everyone in the crowd was armed to the fucking teeth, they
With
would
their
have all
fucking
done the shooter
handguns,
in.
what are they going to shoot the sniper from?
This isn't a gang rally, right?
Ryan thinks this 18th century in the Western days. Everyone was guns up here.
Accuracy, Ryan. It's not like you can,
Trump rally is
Ryan,
going to be at the OK Corral.
Yeah.
It's not like you could change your attachments to fucking bro, man.
The perfect
Adam Reveal
Trump
says Ryan, you're British is showing.
The
He's British.
Okay, then perfect MAGA rally. Someone tries to do in Trump, all the fucking MAGA supporters just gun him down. That would have been so American. It would have showcased you guys at your best. Okay? Yeah. Trump rally, gun-free zone. Demon rat propaganda says, oh, what
Demon
fucking
rats.
hypocrites. Why aren't you all armed to the teeth?
Ryan's one of those guys. Ryan speaks like a leftist, right? So you know how the leftists in this scenario, right? So Ryan's like, he'll go to someone and be like, "Oh, you didn't have to kill the person who was trying to kill you. You could have just shot him in the leg." Ryan's one of those guys. Just shoot him in the leg. Kind of guy.
I never said that.
Give him
Arm
credit.
yourself, defend
Ryan, do you
yourselves,
remember when that
shoot the
Chinese spy balloon
motherfucker.
was just flying overhead over America and a bunch of hillbillies
Yeah.
were fucking shooting rifles at it? Like, that's the thing that happened.
Oh
There's
my
nothing
God.
wrong with that.
It really did
That's
happen.
such an American thing to do, though.
Look, guys, you gotta understand. He lives in a place where literally you can't own a gun.
He
Well,
lives
what
in a
about
used
homeless
chicken
guy
wing
right
You
box.
can't even 3D print the gun. They don't have the resources.
Last week.
We got the SFNB F4A 200. What is NOK?
North Korean.
Nokia. phones.
I think this is Norwegian. This is Norwegian.
Norwegian.
currency.
Niggas of conduct.
Yeah, Norwegian.
It's North
all right.
Korea currency.
God damn, Atreus. Really?
Of course, we would have the same conversation if it was Biden. We know we don't want terrorism, and we will want to see this as unjust vigilantist. Wow, I ruined that word. Terror from a madman To clarify, can't put 7+2/12-1 in super chats.
Oh,
What is
we
with this lead speak, bro? What
no,
does that
no,
mean?
he's saying he can't put like the Twin Towers event. He can't like write it out in super chats.
Oh, I get it. 9/11.
Yeah. He can't put like the date. I guess
Are you
it's flagged.
fucking kidding me? You can't
That's
put
insane.
9/11.
I mean, that's what he
chat?
said. Yeah, that's what. Yeah, apparently, I don't know what.
That's
Yeah.
insanity.
Not even
I've
just
never heard,
911.
I've never heard that before.
Yeah, that's
We got
new to me.
Weston Hudson for a 5. The Secret Service agent might have shot and hit the sniper, and as the sniper was going down, his muscles flexed and pulled the trigger. I just don't feel like the shot would have been that close, though. Like we're talking like damn near centimeters away from killing
Right.
Trump. If he really muscle flinched like that, I don't know. I
Holy
think it's more likely that they didn't get to him fast enough, and the shots
Yeah.
we heard was just the snipers in that clip,
So, guys,
not the
have you-
agents, the snipers.
Have you,
Leon, come on.
have you just a serious question? Have you ever noticed these "you're fired" signs that the people were holding up behind, like standing behind Trump at any other occasion? Have you seen those before?
Yeah,
Biden, you're
that's
fired.
That's his thing.
Ah, okay. I've never
Not-
seen those
like-
signs. Okay.
Yeah, because they're trying to fire Biden.
My
and
man's
get him
about
out
to
of
say
office.
they were signals to
I
shoot
think
Trump.
you're looking way too far. That's his trademark.
Yeah.
I
He
appreciate
has
that though,
TV
because that's a
folks
deep
are
thinker.
fired.
Keep thinking. Keep thinking.
Yeah.
We got hold on.
Go on.
Apparently, the
Interesting.
shooter's name was Seaman. I'm not even
No
joking.
way.
Where did you get that? Wait, what?
No way.
I'll
Where?
put it in the. I'll put it
No
in
way.
the
At
chat.
this point, America is not a real place. Okay, it's
No.
not real.
Reality
I mean,
is stranger than fiction.
It's
Hey,
not
Hypno.
reality based. It's fucking Alice in Wonderland.
Oh,
Yeah.
God.
Reality based.
Reality-based insanity. Is that what this
Seaman
is?
tried to kill Trump. Okay, Seaman tried to kill Trump. Yeah, sure. Nothing makes fucking sense.
Dragon Wise for $4.99.
Oh,
Trump has
God.
house raided by FBI, falsely arrested and convicted, slandered by a rap artist, and now shot. He's the first black president. Trump 2024.
Oh my god, no.
Damn, that is Jesus. Oh wow, you're
Stubby
right.
Lloyd Dream for 5 says absolutely fucking nothing.
Thank you.
Thank you, anyways.
Probably the smartest thing
Thank
to
you.
do this. in this whole
At this point, yeah.
We got James for 2 says, Coach, have you ever been in combat? Just curious.
Yeah.
He
no,
has
not
fought
really, no.
many East
No.
Germans in the bedroom.
You remember the
I-
game Mafia?
I'm from
Yeah.
a military.
This is who it was
family,
based
but
off of.
Everybody in my family was in the military, police force, also special forces sometimes, but I've never actually conducted combat myself. But I'm weapon trained a little bit, but also due to the movies and everything. So I know a little bit about shooting myself, but yeah, just my family.
Oh my god.
For y'all, I need to. For context here, he does not mean literally. You know the.
He does. He does
No,
literally
no,
mean
no, no,
that.
no, no,
Fuck
not
it.
you
that
Alec
shooting
Baldwin.
myself.
Did
You
not
know, like
Lil Wayne himself.
exactly.
At this point, nothing matters. At this point, everything's crazy.
Trey is looking at you with this such disappointment.
Dragon Master 045. So much of this is so messed up. I'm just glad Trump is alive and to live to fight another day. MAGA will not let this go unanswered.
True.
See, that's the kind of shit
That's
that got me a
scary,
little
though.
worried,
Yeah,
though.
I wonder what
because
happens next. Is
that's
this a domino?
that's exactly the mindset. You know what I mean? Because they're
What does he mean by that?
I know. I like half an hour ago. I said, "Yeah, what's the retaliation?" We all know what's
Yeah, no,
going
you
to
did.
There will be a retaliation. It's just the unfortunate thing.
100%.
Like, and it'll be like very, very vindictive.
Ain't nobody gonna,
and
like
swift.
I said, nobody's gonna bother trying to shoot Biden because he's 2 seconds away from dying.
Oh,
anyway.
no,
So
no,
it's-
no.
it's-
Ladies and
himself.
gentlemen, President Putin, and then the assassin comes onto the
Yeah. Vice President Trump, thanks you.
That's insane.
Trump Harris.
Can you imagine Biden trying to dive to the floor like Trump did when he
He
got
would
shot?
be dead by the time he
would
hit the
die from
floor.
the
What do
dive.
you mean?
When the Secret Service jumped on top of Biden, he would die.
Yeah, all his bones would shatter from all the weight.
True.
He's
the
a literal
SMB
corpse.
He would be
my
touch. He would
first-
be touching everybody. He'd be like, "Oh, okay, all right, yeah, okay,
Oh, this looks
finally."
nice.
They try to do in Biden and realize
Probably wouldn't even realize what's going on. It's like,
Yeah.
No.
Don't run away now.
He'd be like, is that the ice cream truck?
he
Fuck
tries
that.
to do in the assassin tries to do in Biden and realizes it's a fucking robot. It doesn't work.
Yeah, literally.
He's like, shit.
SFMB for 20. My first Hypno Crest. Glad to see Atreus Soul. Atreus Soul.
Atreus, sir?
Atreus-san. Yasuke.
Okay.
War Machine gives 5 Hypnotic membership. Shout out to War Machine, man. I
Hey.
appreciate you. SFMB for 20 says, "Stay black, coach. What are you doing?"
What? Stay like what I'm doing.
Did-
Here.
Did I miss something with the state black part? Could somebody please explain this?
That's the Joey.
Sicilian.
That's the Uncle Joey intro.
Oh,
Low
okay.
IQ thinking, Dragon.
Bro, I wasn't here for the first hour.
Very nice.
Yeah,
coach.
Coach was like digging his own grave for like an hour.
Oh,
Dragon.
okay.
I'm not digging.
We got
anyone's
Rogue
grave.
for 2 says Shooter.
I'm thinking.
2007. I'm confused.
What?
Are you referencing a movie or something? I don't know.
Yeah, I mean the
No.
movie starring Mark Wahlberg, Shooter from 2007.
Yeah, I figured. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Gilmer for 5 says, "Remember when 4chan solved the Boston bombing before anyone else?
Word.
Yeah, that's
The
yeah, that's true.
internet will solve all crimes if they were allowed to.
Yeah, they would.
That's honestly, and if they cared enough, right? So if you can get people on the internet to care enough about a particular subject, they will solve the crime before the pathetic FBI, CIA, or local police. They will solve the fucking crime before anybody else would. That's just a fact.
I think they're the ones scouring the internet for the answers.
For
They
real.
are.
They are.
Or people
They
getting all
literally
these,
did that.
Like pictures and shit. Like they're the ones getting all this information.
Dude, the Boston Marathon bombing, that's the main thing that they did because all they had was like a ton of footage. So they had to like look through thousands upon thousands of video files and hours of it.
Hey man, people with no time and a lot of
Yeah.
internet, they will make it happen. We got Python Bacon for $1.99. Says, "Hope everyone is well tonight. God bless." Hey man, you too.
Yeah, bless
I'm
you,
doing
man.
good. I'm doing good. I don't know
Well,
about
guys,
Chris.
I do gotta head out. I gotta get ready for work, unfortunately. Otherwise,
Bye,
I'll-
Stallone.
Yeah.
Nancy, it was awesome having you
It was
back.
awesome.
Honestly,
It was awesome.
Greatly appreciate you
Cass.
hanging out with the crew. Tell everybody where they can find you, Cass.
Well, if you're into video games, Cult Classic Cage on YouTube, Twitch, or Twitter. I just started a movie channel, and the first video happens to be discussing what if Kyle Reese from Terminator was actually the avatar of the T-1000 in Terminator 2. So if you're interested in any of those types of discussions, the movie cage, I think it might be hard to find my channel, but if you type in @the movie cage, I should pop up. I definitely got some dope ass things set up there. So yeah, I'm almost at 100 subs already. So if any of you guys would like to help me out there, that would be amazing. But thank you guys for having me on. It was really great. Like honestly, it's to have like this discussion instead of just sitting around and not being able to sleep. So way better night than what I would have had. And it's cool. Like keep doing your thing, keep being honest and giving your genuine thoughts, even if some loser gets upset about it. We have no malicious intent in any of what we were saying. We're just discussing things, an event that happened just a few short hours ago. So, yeah, appreciate y'all. Take care of yourselves, man.
Thanks,
Peace
Casey.
out,
Thank you again so much.
That's awesome.
Ciao, guys. Much love, y'all.
Again. All right, later. Smash.
I gotta head out too, guys.
You gotta be gay
I'm sorry.
too?
Yeah, I have to go. Be a dad and do family.
Bye, bitch.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Tell them where they can find you, man.
I mean, they know where to find me if they want to find me. I'm around. But no, this was
Oh shit,
saying-
Mr. Famous. He's like, yeah.
No. I mean, I'm
Lord.
getting plenty of people finding me, even if I don't want them to. Is what I'm getting at.
Okay.
But no, it was a great conversation tonight. I love being able to talk politics without everyone getting at everyone's necks and everything. It's a very good discussion. This was enlightening. We'll put it that way. And I do. Like Ryan was saying, I do wonder what the next domino to fall is, because it doesn't end here. But if anything, I guess we could all agree that it is going to get very interesting in the coming months in this country.
For sure.
And with that being said, I want to say thank you all for inviting me on. And until next time, you stay smashing.
Peace out, man.
Bye, bitch.
I like doing that to Smash.
You
man.
hear that, Atreus? Someone has to be a father on this show.
God damn it, Ryan, man. You've been doing so good tonight.
I had to do it. I had to do it. I had to do it.
You did like 3 bad jokes or
No,
so.
no,
3 or 4
no.
bad jokes. Usually you do like 20 by now, but you did 3. All right, let's keep going. Shout out to SmashJt and Cassie. It was awesome having them as always. It was awesome having Cassie back, man. That felt like going
Felt
full
good.
circle.
Yeah.
Last from the past.
What do we got? We got right here, Dragon Master 0 for 2. Trump for 2024. We will not be defeated. Honestly, if he loses, it's gonna be highly sus at this point.
Yeah, but which Trump? There are so many.
You know, Ryan, I'm starting to question, man. I'm starting to question. We got Rowan Graham for 5 says, okay, did they say what caliber used was? A 308 with a good scope, 300 yards is nothing. I don't think anybody released actual information over the bullet caliber or anything like that. I have no idea. I don't think anything was released. So we got James out for 2 says the first video I sent was the guy who's seen the shooter. Yeah, I still got to. There's still so much to go over, man. We're like, I'm telling you, there's so much coming out. It's hard to even cover it in a 3-hour stream.
I don't know that I've ever been on the show and we've only done one topic the entire stream. I know that's something you used to do before I joined, but
we only did that during TV show reviews.
Right.
Yeah, like TV show reviews. Yeah, like if we reviewed a TV show, then we'd spend the whole stream doing it. But otherwise, like we'd cover. Covering topics is better because there's so much news.
Right.
This is historical at the end of the day.
What the? Atreus, you forgot to turn off your camera.
Are we witnessing a?
What is this?
Is a seizure happening? Should I call 911?
Oh God, Joe Biden's black.
Are you ODing, sir? Do I need to? Oh shit!
Okay, he stopped. I think it's okay.
Oh, okay.
I think it's okay. He stopped.
Okay, cool.
All right, good. We got all day scapegoat member for 2 months. Have to wonder what the backlash from the general public will look like. I think tomorrow's news press is going to be very interesting. Obviously, today's news press was nothing but fucking bullshit and lies. But tomorrow is going to be the beginning. This is the beginning. I'm telling you, this is the first shot that is going to be heard around the world. No pun intended. That's going to lead us all the way through to election. It happens every single summer during election year. Last time was Summer of Love. Obviously, it's always like this. So they know people are off from work. Kids are out of school. Teachers, all the liberal teachers are out from work as well. They're getting paid to go be activists for nothing. So this is the time they do it. So, although it's just interesting because it happened to Trump. So I don't know. This is gonna be interesting. Dax and R for 2. SNH 100 got a big bar to clear. Yeah, I know, right? Why couldn't this happen on 100? What the fuck?
Damn.
All right. I sent you something in the private chat there.
Did you?
It's pretty funny.
What is this? Oh no! What the fuck did you send me?
What
Stop. We're gonna do memes for the last half an hour.
Yeah,
because
might as well.
amazing, but look at this shit, man. I fucking love this.
Oh my god! Il Donaldo Trumpo, Papi Trumpo. No.
Yeah, man. This fucking. Man, the internet is just incredible.
Oh man.
We got Moxie Dame for $9.99. That pic that was going around as action Italian YouTuber Roma Giallarosa. One of his fans thought it would be funny. No.
You mean the guy that everybody thought was Mexican originally? Is that what? Oh.
Get
got Sam hiding.
That is fucked up. If that's
that
true.
is messed up. Wow.
Honestly, that's kind of funny. Like, depending on the type of content he does this sort of like provocative political content and getting like your whole community being like, "Oh, we're gonna troll you." That's pretty fucking great of a community to do.
That's fair.
Oh my god, I think it is him. No, I don't know if this is the right channel, but I think it is him.
I don't know anything anymore.
It looks like him.
You don't have to tell us, Ryan. We know.
Wait. It does look like the guy who was going around on Twitter. That looks like him. I don't know.
It is. It fucking is.
That's crazy.
Wow, man.
So how does
Buddy
it
here
feel-
almost became the target of like entire country's harassment.
Oh
so
my
Roma, how
God.
did it feel to try and take out Trump?
So fucked up.
Even if you didn't do it, how did it feel to know people thought that?
At this
Oh,
point, reality
man.
based is completely doomed because I can't make fact from fiction. Everything's mental. America isn't real. Nothing is real. We live in a simulation.
No,
I
that's-
mean, look,
that's what I
if
said
you
in
want,
the beginning.
look, Ryan, if you want an answer to what America is, my mom's answer is pretty accurate. We're just fucking Mexico at this point. Okay.
Yeah,
And
shit
next
is
up,
wild.
next up, it'll be a fucking journalist of some
So,
sort.
apparently,
Mexico's
that last image there that I sent you is the other shooter. Is the shooter apparently?
The image you just sent.
Yeah, in the private chat.
It's not popping up. It's for hold on. You sent your messages, bro. You didn't send like the picture.
Oh.
It just goes
Is
to
it
the
the Don
message.
Lucre one? Is that the one you're talking about?
We got Lavistro, member for 4 months, says GTG, when you tear out a man's tongue, you are not proving him a liar. You're only telling the world that you fear what he might say. That is such a fucking fact, man.
Yeah. Hey.
And it's true. And like Atreus was saying, they tried to do everything to stop this man. And now we got to the point where, you know, I don't know if it was them, but now it's to the point where we got someone trying to off him. You know what I mean? And it's going to get wild. It's
Welcome
going
to the age of defiance.
And after a while, I can understand. Listen, maybe you were drinking the Kool-Aid. Maybe you were, drinking the Orange Man bad Kool-Aid, and you genuinely believe it with all your heart and all that. But after a certain point, you gotta admit, if they're trying to kill this guy, bro, like when do we start? When do we start having a conversation that something he's saying might actually be interesting to at least listen to? I'm not saying you got to agree with everything he says, but perhaps you should listen. a
Our
little bit.
opposition don't believe in this kind of dialogue. They never have, and they never will.
Yeah.
They don't believe in freedom of speech. They would rather tear out everyone's tongues who oppose them. That's why every force that has tried to take on the United States has been authoritarian, totalitarian, or imperialist or communist, basically anti-freedom. And I know, Atreus, this is way above your level of thinking. But in all seriousness, every enemy of America, I should say, has had this anti-freedom mindset. And I personally think the only force that will be able to beat America is a force that is more of an embodiment of American ideals than America is today. So there you go. And that doesn't exist. And that doesn't exist in our world. Gay! Are you going to lick that, Atreus?
Oh no! Don't! God damn it, Ryan!
Dude, I did
fuck
not
one.
before.
You have to give an idea.
You're good, brother. You're good.
We got Words of Paradise for $2. Oh, Jesus Christ. Voice did 9/11. That's how you wanted to test it? You had to just say that? You're a fucking guy, man.
You're welcome, brother. You're welcome.
This will be the most demonetized stream we have ever done. Like, by far. All right, man. You guys put in your final thoughts on it. I'm gonna pull up some fucking memes on this shit, man. Let me see if my Discord actually pulled through and put some memes up. I told them to post some memes that they find on the internet because I know I found a ton. But
I hope.
Final thoughts on this is since we're going into memes. I think it's very important to note that throughout the course of us talking about this, that eventually Biden and Harris both did come out to make a statement, and both of them said that Trump is in their prayers. It's kind of funny how now all of a sudden, after denouncing and trying to destroy Christianity for the last God knows how many years, the left is all about people being in their prayers. So it's nice to see the unification.
Pull up that last one there, Hypno, and just read that one.
Which one? Oh, in the private chat?
Yeah.
I was just gonna say, I hope Trump keeps the scars on his ear and the side of his.
He lost some ear. It's gonna be.
You look like a fucking Bond villain, dude. Straight up.
Oh wow.
Here we go. So we got if Trump is responsible for January 6th, Biden is responsible for this. Biden told donors on a private call this afternoon, it's time for Trump to put Trump in the bullseye. No way.
Oh,
did he really?
Oh man, if this is true, this shit is gonna go ballistic.
Yep.
Like, I mean,
that's tough.
ballistic. Like, we're talking like this is gonna be fucking QAnon's second resurgence in a
Well, be
long ass
careful
time.
Be careful what you wish for, Sleepy Joe. It might just happen to you.
Whoa! Let's not talk back. Let's
Let's walk that back.
Yeah.
Gooch is like, I do not, I do not adhere to this.
I don't agree. Yeah, I don't like it.
How do we know this is true?
I don't know what he said, but I don't know what.
Really quick, how do we know this is true?
And that's the problem.
We don't.
Kenneth Vogel is pretty reliable. Some stuff. So,
but it's still,
I don't know. We don't know it's true, but I mean,
yeah.
But I mean, again, if
we're in a low trust society.
The ironic thing is, it was a few days ago, so it wasn't like he just made this today for engagement, right? Like he posted this on 7/8/2024, so that leads a little validity to it, but still, like it's hard. How do you prove that, right? I can't.
In a low trust society, you don't know what is true or false in this day and age, and it's getting more and more difficult, especially with the age of social media, 24/7 hour coverage. We're getting to a point, and I think digital technology, as it continues to develop, will make it so that situations like this in 5 to 10 years, we won't be able to differentiate what's true or false. No one will trust anybody, and then everybody will be at each other's throats in the Western world. The perfect excuse.
Ryan, you make an
James
amazing
Ward
point, because when we're
just
talking about
put
low
something
trust
there, too.
society, there are people out there that still believe that Superman would beat Goku. It's insane.
Yes, yes, that is true.
Play the goddamn sound.
No, don't play the sound. It's fucking true, you motherfucker. Don't try and tell people, play the sound. Why don't you go fuck yourself? I'm going to interrupt you at every moment from now on. You black hat wearing bastard, although it's
thank God you said hat.
Oh, whoa, holy fuck. Okay. I've never seen this, Ryan. What the
Go
fuck?
shove your black red dildo microphone up your ass, you saying bastard.
God
Never
damn.
thought I'd defend words on this fucking show, but here we are. Goku can beat Superman. Can.
This is rough.
No, what the fuck did this happen?
Oh.
You know what, Nerd Wars, clip this shit, okay?
Oh.
Please clip all
my
of
God.
that.
Yeah,
Oh my
I just want to
God.
apologize to Nerd Wars. I don't know how you're gonna clip any of this, bro. But good luck.
I
Yeah,
don't
good
even
luck.
know who Goku is, but he's gonna beat Superman.
Hypno.
So you're like
if you want
the
a
average
good meme-
American voter from the
If
last
you want
election.
a good meme, click on the last one I sent you.
Oh God, Gooch, what did you?
Oh my god.
Oh wait, hold on.
Gooch, you're bro,
Hold on.
bro.
So
This
good.
is diabolical.
Oh,
It is.
hold on.
Oh, very much your namesake.
We're done talking about the debate. It's time to put Trump in the bullseye. Joseph Biden, July 8th, 2024. So he did say this from CNN.
Oh,
Oh shit!
I guess he let a tongue. He did a tongue slip.
There's the receipts, my boy. Sounds like you're
Well.
responsible. If we're gonna use your logic, you are responsible. That's rough.
Man,
That is rough. Sucks to be Biden right now. Holy shit!
The last one is classic though.
Wait, what's this one now? I got so many tabs. I have
It's-
I
never.
know.
In
it's
my
the
life.
last one on the private chat. for
Yeah, the
Gooch.
last one.
No.
Yes. Bro, Gooch, this is so your namesake. This is fucking whoever did this was more
Holy
diabolical than you with this
shit,
shit.
Oh my god.
Not Alex.
So good.
This is insane.
Alec Baldwin and John Travolta somehow make Steven Seagal. How?
What the fuck? That might be
How?
the only accurate thing Ryan has said so far tonight.
You mean ever?
I love you, Ryan.
I don't love men, but I appreciate your support.
God damn it, Ryan, take a compliment.
No. Gayness is bad. Oh, shit.
What?
Might as well. Yep. Yep. Black-faced me, ladies and gentlemen.
Who made that shit?
I'll be real though. Like, it's nice to see you with a full head of hair.
Oh, man. I'm so
What the?
done.
I'm
done.
What the fuck?
I'm done with the itch. I really.
Wait,
it's
so
a
does
great
that mean
episode
is
today.
Ryan like the British version of Umar Johnson?
I guess I should take my mask off now. Oh, no.
You should.
Super glue in. No, it doesn't work. Sorry.
Man, this is rough.
It's wild.
I never thought I would have to see this, man. What's this? Oh yeah, so look at this, man. This is what they were saying when it first happened. Secret Service rushes Trump off stage after he falls at rally.
Oh,
Yeah.
fucking
I thought that was kind of that was insane. It's like it's fucking CNN. Like they you would think they would report like something that Fox
it's
News
CNN,
did. You know,
man. They
like
hate
Fox
him.
News at least said, "Oh, major incident," even though like y'all are fucking coward cocksuckers. But you could have just said fucking assassination
CNN
attempt.
article. Nothing happens at Trump rally.
You heard the left can't meme, right? But did you know the left can't shoot? That's a meme that was posted. Pretty good. It's
All
true.
right, that's smart.
See, okay, here's my question. Like, people throwing a fit about Alyssa Mercante's stormtrooper post when this is effectively the same thing.
It is. It is.
Look at this. This is great. Hold on, wait. The entire world at one guy on July 13th, 2024. If you get it, you get it. Like, really, bro? You had one shot at this? Actually, you had 4 or 8 or whatever.
No, you had 6.
Within a lifetime.
I mean, the left
crazy.
can't shoot, the left can't meme, the left can't think, but the left have been around for 300 fucking years. So there's a circle that needs squaring or a squaring that needs
Yeah, it's
circle.
called taking advantage of women and black voters.
Yeah.
That's what
For
it
real.
is.
And
That's
the
what it is.
minorities.
That's how they stick around. Take advantage of the young, women, and black. They don't care about anybody else.
Mm-hmm.
Holy shit, man! You guys got any memes that you found? I'm still going through a few.
Oh,
You sound like you need crack.
If that's
You want
a
some
challenge,
memes?
let me.
Oh shit! Okay, Hypno.
I mean, I want to look at some memes, man. We just spent 2.5 hours
All
fucking
right.
talking about this shit.
Well, here's one. I mean, this is just more like the first thing that came out back then.
Oh, here's a really quick post though. Hold on. I forgot to share this earlier. So this shows the fact that he was wearing a bulletproof vest, which I mean that's not shocking information. You can see the
of
bullet
course.
in his actual suit. So
Oh hell no!
my man took
Bro.
the shot.
Look at that last one I sent, bro.
Just share it on your screen, bro. Share it on your screen.
Oh,
you know what?
okay.
It's all right. Just I got like 500 tabs open, man, but it's fine.
Oh, okay, fine. I'll share. Hold on.
No. This is
Goddamn.
my favorite one. This is my favorite one. I'm sharing it. Fuck it. This is my favorite meme to come of all of this, man. Honestly,
Oh no, I got a better one. Hold on, I got a better
Trumpio
one.
is the best one.
Wait, hold on.
So
Yeah, look
far.
at mine. Look
Did I
at
see
mine.
Trumpio.
Oh no!
Somebody put the
Not the fucking
stormtrooper on the
stormtrooper.
far. Oh,
Only
man.
stormtroopers have aimed that bad.
For real.
Yeah.
Just
that's true.
to clarify, but maybe the aim wasn't bad. Maybe Trump just literally dodged like this. Who knows?
Hey, maybe he is the chosen one.
The world may never know.
He's beginning to believe. Good
He
one,
is.
Dax.
He is.
Take a look
He's
at this
beginning to
one.
believe. Honestly, if this could be animated into a video, I would totally play it in the beginning of every single stream. I would. Oh, look, Gucci sending me another tab. Nice. This is great. This is great stuff.
Maybe our opponents are time travelers.
He doesn't need this job. He has sacrificed so much. He simply wants to make America great again for us. I actually
American
remember
Jesus
I remember
2024.
this picture going around.
Yeah.
It's crazy shit, man. I'm telling you, this is crazy, crazy stuff. It's
Bro.
crazy stuff.
Oh my god.
And again, this is a guy who he didn't take a salary. You know what the fuck is this? Leon, what are you sharing?
I just figure we all need more Tifa in our lives. That's all.
Okay, that's fair.
Where is that
I mean-
sword going?
Somewhere
man.
you have never gone before.
Dirty bastards. Dirty bastards. No.
I know. I tried.
Look, here's another one of a shooter meme. Okay.
Holy shit, this guy is flipping out. Who is this?
Hmm?
Wait, I want to play this because anytime a black man is screaming at a phone, I wanna see what's happening. Hold on.
That's grounds for an arrest.
Hold on.
Trump just won the motherfucking election. Fuck you, Biden supporters. Fuck every last one of you Democrats. Here's why. Y'all just shot Donald Trump. Y'all tried to assassinate Donald Trump. And this is after you wrongfully bankrupted him. This is after you wrongfully arrested him. This is after you wrongfully put him through multiple kangaroo courts, wrongfully defeated and feared this man, wrongfully convicted this man on 34 bullshit felonies. That's actually one misdemeanor past the statute of limitations. And now you shoot Donald Trump. And you still can't take him down. You still can't take Donald Trump.
I love it.
This man's standing on his feet, standing tall, with his fist up in the air. That's what I'm talking about. Fuck Joe Biden. Fuck Democrats. Shit. We're taking it back, baby.
This is going in my intro.
This is the new BLM.
Someone's hypnosis. Be so kind.
This man is the next lieutenant governor of whatever state he's in, because Mark Robinson took it to those fuckers in regards to guns and became a Republican. He then became lieutenant governor for, I think it was North Carolina, and now he's campaigning for governor of North Carolina. If this guy, wherever he is, Republicans contact him, make him your main man in the area, and I'm sure he'll get elected, because that was one hell of a fiery speech, man.
Yeah, I think I'm definitely going to use that in the intro. Leon, what were you saying?
I was going to say, if you'd be so kind as to send that to me.
Oh, I just retweeted it, so you could just
awesome,
take
cool.
that. Slayer, what were you going to say?
No, just every time I see like those kinds of tweets of people that get that passionate, I don't know why, it always gives me like flashbacks to when I listened to a lore video of like Warhammer 40k about like the God Emperor of Mankind, and how he just like fucking brought everyone into heel and kind of became this like crazy martyr by the end. I don't know.
I love
why.
the opener. He was like, "Fuck you,
yeah,
fuck you, Democrats,
fuck you,
Joe Biden."
I mean, that is America, though. That is the spirit of the United States of America.
Oh, it is.
Right there.
Yeah, it is.
It is.
I mean, yeah.
What do you think, Atreus?
Atreus, why'd you side eye him? I'm curious. Is that just being drunk, or like you didn't agree with? No, you're muted. By the way, you're muted.
Yeah. No, he's just talking very low.
I got you. Leon, what's this?
This isn't a meme. This is just something from Destiny. If we learned anything today, I hope it's realizing the importance of principles. I've stressed many times on the stream before. Having a firearm means absolutely nothing if you don't spend time at the range practicing with it. What a fucking douchebag.
No wonder
Is this the
his
same
Swedish...
guy trying to expose Boogie 2988?
Yes.
Yes.
Wow. So he went after Boogie 2988 off of morals, and he's out here saying basically the guy shouldn't have missed.
No wonder his wife left him. Despite being a cuck.
She didn't leave him. She got her cheeks clapped by a...
Yes, that's why I say cucked. Yeah, he's cucked.
by a...
Look, man. Destiny...
Let it out.
Destiny could be the smartest person on planet Earth. I won't take anything he says seriously because he's a fucking cuck.
Wow.
End of.
Okay. All right.
There we go.
Ryan doesn't like Destiny confirmed.
Yo, even Fox was running this headline.
Yeah.
Secret Service rushes Trump off stage after he falls at rally.
Yeah, and then they change it like after due to like a major incident. They just add that. I'm like, major incident.
You know, shots sounded like cheeks clapping, like big black fucking. And then he falls.
Okay, folks, take notes. Take notes for when Trump hopefully gets reelected.
And Trump went down. He went down for.
I mean,
Trump injured it.
He went down for the cheeks.
He went down for a taste.
Take notes of all these companies, all these mainstream media companies lying through their teeth. Then Project 2025 can actually happen now. Hopefully it can happen. And then, see these companies go the way of the dinosaur. Fingers crossed.
This is literally dancing around the entire subject. You're saying, oh, there was loud bangs. You don't say gunshots. And then you say that he was yelling back at the crowd. You don't say that he was telling people to fight, because you don't want anybody to know that. You're just literally omitting information as much as you possibly can while still getting an article out there so you can get the clicks for it. So it's just all kind of the same. It's just incredible.
Aren't these media companies the same one that Amanda Stenberg was complaining about in her fucking diss track?
Oh no! Who posted this, man?
Oh, you mean
What?
Miss No Tits and No Ass Black Woman?
Yes.
In the Discord, man. You guys are
What?
fucked up. Well, that explains. My hands are probably- I'm so done.
We don't need a game award, folks. We need a meme
My palms are
award.
sweaty.
Wait, is this from the boys? The boys
Yeah.
in the hood?
Yeah.
The boys in the hood?
The hood boys in the hood.
Yeah,
Yeah.
boys in the hood.
Yeah. What is it, Ricky?
This,
Shit.
Shit.
this is
was
when
good.
they shoot the football player, right?
This was
Yeah.
good.
This is the scene where
I'm
they shoot the
stealing.
football player.
This
Yeah,
is when they
yeah.
shoot Ricky. I'm stealing this. Sad scene, by the way. If anybody never seen Boys in the Hood, because maybe you're white or something, I don't really know, but still, great
It's a
fucking
fantastic,
scene, by the
it's a
way.
fantastic movie. John
And winner
Singleton,
of
rest in
Meme
peace,
of
John
the
Singleton.
Year 2024 goes to whoever made this.
Nigga, come on, man.
My
Yeah,
Discord
that
is weird. It only
definitely
ever
was
shows
one.
me like the one letter of the. It doesn't show me the full name of the person in my Discord. But
Yeah,
shout out to
mine does
whoever
that
made
too
it.
Occasionally, and then it stops. It does, and then it stops. I don't fucking know what's the cause of that.
Nancy did it.
Another one. The same
Discord
person
is-
posted another one.
And
I'm gonna
another
steal
one.
this one too.
Oh, shit.
What do you mean they missed?
Yeah.
Hey, Trump ain't no Gaddafi. You didn't get him. did you,
No
Hillary?
Gaddafi.
Oh, Yamato posted it. Yamato. Okay. Oh, I'm sorry, Yamato.
Oh,
I didn't
man.
see your name. Yamato. Great job. Oh my
mean they missed?
god.
It's
What do
great.
you mean they missed?
Oh my god, we're
Holy
so
shit.
doomed. We're so doomed.
Yo,
What the
I'm
fuck are
telling
we
the
doing?
internet.
What the fuck are we supposed to? That's
Witnessing
incredible.
madness and
What we're
reporting on
doing,
it.
we're witnessing people cope with really serious shit.
Yeah.
This is the equivalent
that's
of what they
true.
used to do when they would drink for their problems. Well, now the internet memes for their problems. This is
Yep.
what it is. Wow. This is
We
great.
need another
I like the
9/11
first
for
one better
our,
though.
for our 100th episode. Yeah, the first one
I'm
was
sorry.
better.
Can you all just
But
clip
now we
that?
have to pull the
'Cause,
major stuff.
Clip that. Clip what he just said.
What?
He just said something very, very dangerous to our democracy.
He did.
You say that like once every 10 minutes. I don't understand.
Yeah.
He just said to cause another 7-Eleven, but not 7, it's 9. You people are so fucking out of it. Don't me, you fucker. You. No. He's doing it again with his black magic. And again. What the fuck is going on?
That's called a sound effect, Ryan. From a
He's not
soundboard.
even doing it. I'm doing it.
I know, but
Not the black man doing
I
the
was
black
saying
magic here. It's fucking the
That
Latino.
now for our 100th episode, we need some major events. I mean, how can we top tonight? I mean, it's incredible topic.
how about
That-
nuclear World War III, Coach?
Listen,
How about
every time we've said that, Coach, we always find a way.
True.
So,
That is true. I mean,
we got
look.
Vet Gamer-
That's so
Good,
true.
Dragon Slayer. Good.
No, I mean, for all we know, something will happen. I mean, look, the finale of Acolyte is one of those. It could be like a terrible
No,
shit
no,
show.
that
Just
show.
fucking with you.
No, don't.
Vet Gamer
Give him
Beseechers,
nightmares already.
5 memberships. Shout out to Vet Gamer. I appreciate you, my brother.
Shout out, man.
We got SFNB for 200 Norwegian. I have no idea how Words of Paradise did it. I think the problem was that I added truthing after the date. Bush did 911.
Oh, well, there
I guess
you
you
go.
can't put 911. I don't know.
But see, I don't know if but with truthing, because now you're able to type truthing properly, and it's so weird.
I guess it's just like a certain like
It picks
keyword
and chooses, I
sequence.
suppose. I don't know.
Combination.
Who knows?
Just say-
YouTube's fucking weird. Okay.
Just say Porsche 911 and you'll get away with it, okay? Just add Porsche. There we go. Oh,
Thank you.
fuck you, Atreus, with that thing. Stop.
It's not
stop pressing-
Atreus.
I know it's not. Play along, you fucking Latino low IQ bastard. Play along. Yeah, stop it, Atreus.
I think
Ryan-
Ryan are really hot and bothered.
All
Man.
night has been doing this, man.
You are coping and seething. You just can't accept what you're seeing. Yes, you're coping and seething. The truth it is scalding, and now you are molding and coping. so high. Coping and seething.
Oh, genius.
Oh no! What happened? Oh no! How terrible! That's just awful. How terrible! Oh no!
Now I gotta get that clip.
Oh shit. Wild Dog Gamer Boy for 2 says Superman, Goku.
Damn, we're trying to start a war in the comments here, huh?
yeah. We can't have another assassination right now. This is crazy.
Yeah. We really need to keep people
Wow,
alive
dog,
right now.
We had enough.
Yes.
We didn't.
We got Psych gifting 5 Hypnotic membership. Shout out, man. I appreciate you. We got Thomas, a member for 1 month, says Trump had to be helped off the stage. Couldn't make it off by himself is the next headline. I'm telling you, man, give it 24 hours. The media spin is going to be insane. You know that every single news outlet is going to have their, quote unquote journalists trying to arrive to work at like 5 a.m. to try to just brainstorm all the potential bullshit headlines they could possibly spin from this. And they're going to do it. They're going to find a way.
Look at all them Dragon Balls being spammed in the chat. Y'all know what's up. I appreciate it.
Yeah. Dragon Wise for $1.99. The Acolyte, the only time Rule 34 doesn't apply.
Oh, fuck.
That's a fact. Nobody wants to see that shit. Nobody at all. The Acolyte's disgusting. All right. I think I'm fully caught up there. I got to check Rumble. We got some Rumble rants over on Rumble. I know. That's a tongue twister. We got Marker Reality for a 2. Says, I like how the crowd behind Trump was standing firm. Like they were ready to do something if necessary. Well, that's why when someone asked before, they were like, do you think people are going to stand behind him now at the next rally? I'm like, absolutely. I think people will 100% stand behind him and be, knowingly or whatever, willingly, they're going to stand behind him knowing that, shit could pop off or whatever. Like he's got the support. He had the support before this, and he 100 million% has the support now. Like beyond, it's been, I don't even know how to explain it. It's been rocketed just through.
Everyone will be behind him because Trump's bulletproof.
Yeah. Although, really quick shout out, man. We have 120 concurrent viewers on Rumble, which is insane for us. We usually only have about 20 or 30. So 120 concurrent. Actually, just shout out to 125 now on Rumble, man. Shout out to you guys. I appreciate all of you. Hope you guys liked the stream while you were here and had a good time. If you're new here, just know that Ryan Roger Athlete does not represent all of Saturday Night Hypnosis. And Atreus is usually not this drunk and high on crack. And
Every
Coach,
day.
we promise, is not Alex Jones, just a better looking version. And
Cop out, and seethe, cop and seethe.
Did you just say cop out and seethe? Oh my god.
Cop and seethe. Cop and seethe.
What the fuck?
Do you even know what you're saying?
Bye, bitch.
I've been waiting for that.
Did that man say copped and seethed?
Yes.
Did he say like with a T, copped?
Yes.
Yes.
Even if he didn't, I'm gonna say yes.
Got nothing.
Yeah, I mean,
what is
I
wrong
guess.
with him?
I guess. Well,
can anybody explain the creature known as Ryan Roger Athlete?
You are
Right.
coping and seething. That's all I can get. Yeah. Oh, there he is.
I'm writing a strongly worded message in the chat.
Oh, nice. Here we go. This is gonna be great.
Oh, here we go.
Stop
Lord.
making fun of me, you Latino fucker.
And he joins two Latinos fucking streams every Saturday.
Actual fandom stream if you keep this going.
I
know
would rather
Eric is looking for
swallow
people.
I would
They
rather
like people who swallow. You better
I
speak
would
quick.
rather swallow
Be quick.
poison than talk to actual
You didn't speak fast enough. Too late.
Gay.
They're gonna have you vomiting with the amount of swallowing you're gonna be doing. You're gonna be vomiting rainbows over there.
God
Just through and
damn,
through.
what the fuck happened to the stream?
What
The,
the
last
fuck?
7 minutes have just been shitting
what
on
happens.
Ryan.
It's just
like
been
it's full on
diabolical.
coping.
When we introduce memes, that's it. Like it just gets ridiculous. All right, ladies and gentlemen.
Mucho gay.
Listen. Our outro's long. So Rachel says clip. That's funny. Ladies and gentlemen, tonight's stream was awesome.
I got
It was
one
a lot
more.
of fun.
I'll share my screen. This is for all the Fallout fans. I really
I can't
appreciate
fucking
this
believe
one.
it's over. It felt so quick today.
No, oh, dude. Okay, no. So I saw someone say in the comments before that the shooter was using the VAT system and they weren't checked for it. And I died laughing and I forgot to follow up on it. And I was like, oh man, somebody's got to make it a meme for that. And this is very clearly what it is. It's the VAT system.
Oh my god.
This is fantastic. He
Yeah,
was
dude,
inspecting.
I told you guys. I told you guys in the private chat the other day that my buddy texted me. He's like, "Yeah, Biden has failed every QuickTime event. We just saw Trump fucking succeed at a QuickTime event." So
Yeah, he really did.
And that was one of those hard
man.
quick time events.
Hey, Trump
Only got
passed
like
the
a second and a half.
dexterity dice roll, bro.
That is insane, man. That's a great meme. You gotta retweet that one if you haven't.
absolutely.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. Listen, tonight's episode was awesome. Episode 99. That means that next week is episode 100. Yeah. From Saturday Night Hypnosis, ladies and gentlemen. That is amazing. Honestly, 100 episodes is crazy because again, I remember the first one. It wasn't that long ago, you know.
Me too.
And it is wild to see how much the show has grown and how much the panel has grown and the chat and everything. It's been insane. So next week, episode 100, do not miss it. It's going to be a celebration event, I am sure. And we're going to have a lot of fun as we always do. But with that being said, tonight's episode 99 was awesome. This was definitely something different. And like I said earlier in the stream, we don't normally talk politics on this channel. But for me, this is not a political thing. This is a historical thing. We just witnessed a historical event happen. And there is just no fucking way we're not going to talk about it. Like, it's just not happening. And even if the stream was going to get suppressed, tanked, whatever, it didn't matter. Leon could tell you. I was like, I don't know if this stream's going to do well on YouTube because, politics usually gets heavily suppressed on my channel. But it actually did pretty well. So, whatever. People like good discussion, it looks like, except for Colin. Colin's coping and seething. And that's what we try to do here on this channel. Even if we don't agree with everything, we still try to provide a good conversation, and that's what we wanted to do tonight because it was a lot of fun. And obviously, it's a very serious topic, and we just wanted to talk about it. So let's do our outros, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to start with the one who is truly coping and seething, Ryan Roger Athay. Take it away, sir.
Well, folks, 69 weeks in a row I've been on Saturday Night Hypnosis, and I have enjoyed every single one of them, apart from the one when Director X was on, when I was very ill, very sick, very tired, and I was being diplomatic. But apart from that, it's always a pleasure to be on this show. Great to see everyone who is still here and has been here. Always great to see Cassie. Always great to see SmashJt. You guys and gals know where to find me. Ryan Roger Athay, host and founder of Reality Base. Tomorrow we'll be having a reality based music show. I'm sure we'll talk a little bit about this developing situation probably towards the end of the show. I'll be sure to make plenty of videos over the coming weeks, and fingers crossed you will all enjoy what I have to offer. I'm much less animated because, well, fuck it. So on that note, great to be here. Bye for now.
Wow. Really quick, Yamato. It's a slow week for Conte. Doesn't do shit in the weekend, so we had to talk about something else. Actually, in all realism, before the entire attempted assassination, I had like 5 topics ready. Like there was plenty of pop culture stuff to talk about. I had the topics all laid out. We were gonna do our normal thing, and then someone tried to kill Trump, and it was like, all right, well, there goes that. We're not not going to talk about that. Atreus, take it away. Good talk, man. Dragon Slayer comments. No, let me stop. You wait.
Wait, what the fuck?
Yeah, I mean, subscribe to the channel. Don't drink and drive. And yeah.
Don't do drugs, kids. Don't do drugs.
Is this prom night? What the hell?
Stop it. Get some help.
Atreus, get some sleep. Get some sleep, man.
Subscribe, please.
Yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy.
Take care.
And drink some water.
It's 4 o'clock in the morning here, and I'm firing on all cylinders. Why are you tired, Atreus?
Alcohol can really do you in.
Dragon Slayer, take it away.
Yeah. Oh my God. What a great team, bro. I mean, I didn't expect it to like just be all about one topic, but bro, this was awesome. But as for me, if you guys want to catch me, the link to the channel will be in the description. I do have a link tree in the about section of my channel for if you want to catch me on any of my socials and just keep up with when I release content on the regular. Also, I do create the Tangent King podcast every Saturday, usually at 3 p.m. We had to do it a little bit earlier due to some things out of my control, but usually on the regular, it will be at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We usually talk about mostly the movie and TV show topics of the week, or just reviewing a particular movie or TV show, depending on how much we really want to talk about it. But that's what we mostly focus on, and sometimes other topics near the end of the show. There is a Predator 1987 movie review that is in the works that will eventually come out. But please know that every single week you will at least get one, either a live stream or a video. So just want to let y'all know, if you want some consistent weekly content, you're definitely going to get it from me. That's all. Oh, and I also stream the audio versions of the podcast episodes on Spotify and Amazon Music, and it's also on my Rumble. Again, all of that is in the link tree in the about description of my channel.
Wait. I got another one, bro. This shit is...
I
Not the feminist Karen.
Nice.
Oh, man, it's awesome.
Holy shit, man. You guys are awesome with all the memes. I greatly appreciate it. Coach, take it away, man.
Very satisfying conversation that we had today. An incredible event that sparked so much controversy and beautiful discussions that were going in all directions. And this is, I mean, I feel like today's 3 hours were the shortest of my life. It just kind of literally flew by, and it was incredibly entertaining and enticing, and also slightly weird and bizarre, because this is the world we're living in, right? And we're realizing it more and more. And therefore, even more so, we have to invest in ourselves. We have to believe in our product and do something for ourselves and kind of speak our voice and, trying to put out our creative message. This is what you can find over here at the Coach MC studio. If you're a creator, performer, an entertainer, an actor, someone who likes to step up his creative game in some way or some sort, just come over to the channel. There are hundreds of videos, performance tips videos, acting tips videos, just mindset tips videos, also great meditations. And every week we are diving 3 times a week into different classes. We have the Monday class that is looking into the future. I have the NFT Phantom on my show. Next Monday, we're going to talk about blockchain and how artists can monetize their art through the blockchain technology, and Web3 technology is coming up. It's going to be another revolution, even bigger than the .com revolution. Every Tuesday, we're jumping into the past, shedding some light into the mystery of history with the 3 sets, the 3 sages in the time machine. And then on Thursdays, we have, we are kind of, addressing the state of the union, looking into the present, and try to make the best out of our talents. This and much more entertaining stuff you can find over at my place. So definitely come over, like and subscribe, and go to all these fellow creators over here. We're just an amazing panel. I can't believe for 99 a week already, like we're doing this, and we're not gonna stop. It's just gonna get bigger, more entertaining, and even crazier and more creative. So definitely join us for this battle. Be part of the of this cavalry of Rohan that is storming over the battlefields and putting down the men of Moria. See you the next episode. 100th episode. Incredible. Next Saturday, guys.
Yeah, man. Hell yeah.
There
Super
you
excited. We got Gooch. Take it away.
Yo, what's up? Yeah, Diabolical Souls. I do animation, review animation, and this week we review Fire and Ice, and we got quite the panel. So Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday nights, come swing by as we look at animation from the past and some of the newer stuff. So that's about it.
Shout out. Really quick, I got another one. Got another one. This is good. This is good.
Good Lord.
Oh my God.
Oh wait, I got another one.
Not the
another one.
not the Leonardo DiCaprio thing. God damn.
Say the line, FBI. He was on our radar. Holy shit. This is wild. I got one last one.
Well, since he's not here, folks, check out Will of the Fans' channel. UTF Live later today.
He can show for his channel when he actually shows up. After absorbing all of his haters' powers, Trump evolves into Ultra Mega Man. They actually put it too, 45 Ultra Mega Man. Jesus Christ.
Wow. You know what? At this point, like somebody make a fucking like Ultraman Trump edition version. I will watch the shit out of that and review it. I don't give a fuck.
All right, Leon.
Yeah, episode 99. It was awesome. Stoked to be here. What an unprecedented turn of events. Like you said earlier, you had a packed slate of pop culture related topics to talk about, and then this news broke. I was behind on it. I was on a stream with Dark Hour. We were talking Pulp Fiction, one of the greatest movies of all time, by the way. And then I get off the stream, and my phone is just blowing up. So being able to just sit here, chill with the guys and Cass, honorary guy, to talk about what's going on in the news for 3 hours. It was an absolute blast. Usually we're talking about culture and pop culture because politics is downstream from culture. At the end of the day, the cultural stuff is very important, whether it be anime, movies, video games, whatever's going on, what people are invested in the public zeitgeist. But now and again, you do got to break down into the nitty gritty of the politics because, like Hypno was saying, this is history. We are living through history. We're going to look back on this. We're going to see how the history books change this, twist this, alter this, because history is written by the winners. So it's very important to stay consistent, stay vigilant, call out what needs called out. Form your narratives and your opinions based on actual, factual information that you can find and dig up. Don't just assume the official narrative because the government is always lying to you. Down the ATF, down at the Fed, down at the CIA, all three-letter organizations. And if you enjoy that sort of content, come on over to my channel. I do cover pop culture through a bit more of a political lens. We do tend to get a little bit more political on my channel. That being said, we also talk about all the regular things, the things I mentioned before, the politics, the video games, the music, the anime, the whole nine. So check out Words of Paradise. I do 2 live streams a week on Friday nights and on Mondays. This coming Monday is going to be a banger because there's so much to talk about. And yeah, we can probably add this to the list of topics and conversations because new information will absolutely come out over the weekend. So check out Words of Paradise. And thanks again for doing an awesome show. Here's the SNH 100 with my personal nemesis.
Even Hondo was excited for that.
666 likes, folks. We're supported by the devil himself.
Yeah, we'll pass it. Don't worry.
Yeah.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. Well, listen, like I said, man, episode 99 was awesome. It was fun to do something a little bit different, a little more free form. And it was clearly a interesting topic, debate, whatever you want to call it. Really just an open discussion. And that's what we like to do here. And that's what makes it different, as much as, certain people get upset over it. So with that being said, episode 100 next week. The guest, if he doesn't back out, should be John Della Rose. So that should be interesting. Talk about getting hate. That should be a lot of fun, right, Leon?
Mm-hmm. Oh, I can't wait, baby. Let's go.
Oh, yeah, me too.
Cooch is like, oh, me too.
So that's my personal nemesis. I give the guy credit for coming on my stream a couple weeks ago and hashing stuff out, but still he's a moron.
Well, we're gonna have him on the stream, and it should be very interesting to see him and Leon on the same stream. So that should be a lot of fun. And again, don't forget 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time next Saturday. And of course, we have Hypnocast every single day, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Sunday through Friday. Do not miss it. If you are new here to this stream, that's our daily live stream where it's just me, where we dive down the rabbit hole of the internet and we just make fun of everything. That's really what it is. So that's it, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you guys so much for liking the stream, commenting, spamming the chat, super chatting. I greatly appreciate it. And shout out to the Hypno Mods for doing what they do every single night. I greatly appreciate you guys as well. And on that note,
there's just for you, CPS News Network, proudly unvaxxed. Go fuck yourself.
Pure
Yeah, he's
blood
been in the
for
chat all
life.
day. It's weird.
Pure blood for life, motherfucker.
I don't know. It's a
Your
little
fucking
weird.
44 subscribers and whatnot, saying not to give back.
Yeah, I
saying
checked out the
not to
channel
say it.
too.
Fuck you.
I'm glad we did the same thing. All right, there's only one way to end it, man. You guys already know Trump. That's it.
All embrace me. It's my time to rule at last. 15 years have I been waiting to sit up on my throne. They thought I was too young to rule the land. Yes, they failed to understand all the rules. My time has come. I'll choose my hand. Say my name when you pray.
I am not gay. I have relationships with women and sex with men. And I got news for you. That means you gay.
Poor kids are just as bright and just as talented as white kids.
Her dog or her cat was named Vagina. Vagina. Vagina.
Put a ticket in, make her gay. Suck it in, Jones. Put a ticket in, make her lady gay. Fuck it again, put a ticket in, make her gay. It means put a chicken in a queenie and make her fucking gay. Fucking pronouns! Fucking pronouns! Fucking gender ambiguity! Fucking current day California shit! Cause that's all we fucking know! Cause we're boring! We're so fucking Get it right!
At the touch of the black man, I bring life. I bring life. I bring life. I bring life. I bring life.